And welcome. We are Lost Caravan RPG. We do one-shots, we do mini campaigns, we do long-running campaigns. If it's TTRPG, we pretty much like to do it all. Today, we are playing a fantastic game that I recently discovered even existed, even though it's been out forever, Cyberpunk Red. As we wanted to play some Cyberpunk stuff last month, ended up not being able to, and then I discovered this game and fell in love. But before we get into any story or introduce my wonderful cast here today, I have just a few announcements. You would think I would remember them by now. I don't.
That's like asking me to remember my outro every time I record it. Doesn't happen. It just gets longer.
Yeah. So, tomorrow we actually have a second game of Cyberpunk Red with a whole new crew who they get to learn from the mistakes of this crew because only one of us has ever played this game before. I'll let you take a guess as to who that is. On Saturday, we have our regularly scheduled game of Pathfinder 2nd Edition with the Lost Caravan crew. On Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have no stream, but we are going to be doing community events throughout the week, and we're running some off-stream Pathfinder games in the Discord server only. So if that sounds interesting to you, or if you want to roll some dice with us on stream, you can find the link to our Discord down below, or one of the lovely mods will throw it in chat for us. You can follow that, come hang out. We post lots of cat pictures. We post our streaming schedules. We post our casting calls. And, we just generally hang out and be nerds. It's a chill place. Thank you. There's a link to our Discord. Also, you'll notice that the links for the tokens that we use today were made through HeroForge.com. It is a wonderful website where you can make hyper-customized miniature models and order them for whenever the heck we can roll dice in person again. Now, I meant to do this before, but they actually have new releases, which they now have banners, flags and banners and whatnot. They have action poses. They have barrels and kegs. They have, if you've ever played Skyrim, the old decrepit mummy skeleton things, what's those called?
I didn't play Skyrim enough to remember that. I'm sorry.
It'll come to me. Like mid-session, it'll come to me. I'll just scream it out. But they have like old skeletal warrior armor now. They have jester outfits, as well as the ability to add runes to your weapons and armor. It is all super cool. And if you want to not only get cool stuff, but support us in the process, you can use the link there in chat, and we heckin' love you for it. Oh, other than that, I think we're pretty good. Unless Noah's about to yell at me, I feel like I am safe to pass it over and introduce my wonderful cast for tonight, as I remember to start the music.
Your cheese.
Aw, I love cheese.
Yep.
I said start the music. I will fire you, music player.
It's
There it goes. All right, let's start with camera one. Elliot.
Hi everyone, I'm Elliot. I'm on the internet as Chaos Elliot or Chaos Thumb. Chaos Thumb's where the organized stuff goes, and Chaos Elliot is where everything else is. I've played this game actually in beta. Like, I have an old character sheet somewhere of the Rocker Boy, that they had listed as 40. That's literally like what it was, and this is like the beta sheets of what things were, and how they used to do it. So my partner was super into this game. Then we had a home game. We haven't played since November, so I'm very happy to get back into this. I love this game so
Yeah.
much.
And what does Vi look like?
Vi, is her figure on screen at all, or should I just describe
Um,
her? I
it
can't
is
remember.
not.
Okay, so Vi, she's rocker boy. She's kind of like I think she'd wear something like this, so I just grabbed it from my closet. She has about like chinish length blue hair, and it can change different colors at any point. She has like the cybernetic thing with her hair that can just like do whatever she wants with it. She was a dancer in a band until her band got into a tragic accident during the wartime, and yeah, so she's had some good trauma,
Yeah, absolutely.
and she's got a sword and some guns.
The best. All right. That will bring us over to camera 2, which is Spencer.
Hello, I am Spencer, or at SpencerDVA on Twitter, and today I'll be playing our group solo. His name is Tobias. He has sort of just tan skin, bald head of hair, unlike me, and sort of this full face of hair, and yeah, he was part of a drift nation before the bombs dropped, and now is sort of just serving as a bodyguard of sorts, I believe, to our two rocker boys in the group as we're trying to gain access into Night City. So we'll see how that goes for him tonight.
Absolutely. And then over to cam 3, which is Janie. Speaking of Spencer and Janie, brand new to the channel. Thank you both so much for being here. Y'all are amazing.
I am Janie Fox 7575 online where you can find me, and that's my character that you see because I am a character today, obviously. Her name, well, she goes by a couple different names. One of them is May. One of them is Dazen. Just whatever name she chooses to go by that day.
Fair enough.
And she is mysterious. Sorry, I'm like really bad at this, but she's mysterious.
Oh, absolutely. You love to see it. All right, and that brings us to last but not least, Nikki.
Hello, I'm Nikki, aka Beholder to No One, everywhere on the internet. So you can find me on Twitter with that, and go listen to my podcast, please. Thank you. After this, obviously, I'm playing Lila, the rocker boy, who is very edgy, very angry, very violent, but likes to dress up in very pretty pops of color. That way, if there's any blood splatter, it's just part of the fashion statement. She was also a rocker in a band for a very long time. For some reason, they all got really pissed off at her and kicked her out. Not sure why. I'm sure she didn't do anything to deserve it at all.
Yeah, not at all.
And she's fantastic. There's nothing wrong with her. I don't understand why they would kick me out. Like, it's rude.
On a slight side note, our lovely Twitch moderator Dido has decided to grant us all a villain point for the evening.
Is this payback
Probably.
for all the villain points I spent?
Which, for those of you that don't know, that are maybe new to the stream, we do have a once per stream redeem called a villain point. It just basically lets me ramp up the difficulty in some fashion or another. It can be anything. But you'll never know when it's coming.
I'm gonna just retaliate with that. I had the point saved up for this moment.
That means that whenever I roll something, you are welcome to make me to re-roll it. Alright. Well, of course, I'm Andrew, your Games Master for the evening and for most evenings. I am on Twitter at SirHooper55, usually posting nerdy stuff, always in our Discord channel, also posting nerdy stuff, and just generally being a nerdy nuisance. But
You a nerd? Weird.
what? No, impossible. But let's cut this music and get to just a little bit of backstory. For those of you that don't know, we are playing Cyberpunk Red, which takes place a good 40 years, or sorry, yeah, it takes place a good 40 years after the original Cyberpunk TTRPG, and a good 30 years before the last game that came out, Cyberpunk 2077. In, I think, 2023, there was a nuclear corpo war. This leveled quite a few cities across the world. It filled the air with nuclear radiation, and for years after, it left the sky a vibrant red. That didn't clear for years after the point that we're playing in this game. Now, Night City, being one of the beacons of this cyberpunk world, was a target because of the Arasaka Tower. Arasaka being one of the major corporations. It took a nuclear bomb that cleared out a good chunk of the city and its people. And since then, they've had to do their best to try to rebuild. This, of course, is a good 20-ish years after the bombs fell. The city has started to rebuild. Life has started to return to normal. It's started to. It's slow, but we're getting there. Now, let me get to our actual synopsis here. For the four of you, rumor has it that Night City is a place full of opportunity. Whether you're a ganger, a fixer, an out-of-work exec, Night City is in need of souls. Now, a private security company has a truck convoy that needs an escort into the city, which means that they're headed through the Badlands. One group that has thrived since the war is the Nomads. They've taken up a good chunk of what is the Badlands and have made traveling through said lands an absolute hell. Now, you're all part of a total 50-person crew assigned to keep this caravan safe. 10 different trucks. Your truck is near the front. And for whatever your reason may be, at the end of this journey, you are all promised entrance into Night City. Now, you've been on the road for a while by this point, having gotten to know your driver, the gunner, a few of the private security, of course each other. Now, from here, it's only a few hundred miles. A few hundred more miles, and you'll be at the gates of Night City. Let's go ahead and cut that music. That's not what I want, but that'll work.
I think the entire time I'm just playing my guitar.
Yeah, I mean, there hasn't really been any issues for any of the trucks, short of some of them breaking down, as technology's not exactly at its peak at the moment, but short of weather events, it's been quiet. As the trucks are pulled off to the side of the road, They start setting up camp, start refueling, and give everyone a chance to stretch their legs. Your driver would hop out. An older gentleman, probably early 50s, maybe late 40s. Very much salt and pepper hair, very rough skin, having worked with his hands and out in the sun most of his life. He just looks back into the truck at all of you. Alright, come on. Give me a hand fueling this up. We'll grab a bite to eat, rest for a bit. You know the drill.
I have to help fuel again. I helped last time. It's not my turn.
Yeah, and I help every time. Come on, get out here. At the very least, you can keep our spirits up with that guitar.
I'm gonna do that. So she'll just like use her with her combat boots, just like step on top of whatever to leap out and land on the side of the truck. So she's still on the truck, just like trying to look cool. So she's elevated and starts just jamming.
You can definitely feel the heat through your pants, as these are just metal-topped trucks that have been baking in the sun for like the past couple days.
Oh
She's
yeah.
gonna pretend it's not bugging her. Just look cool.
Alright,
Oh,
well,
I forgot to say she's covered in like light tattoos. Like her
Yeah.
entire skin just has like random rainbow glowy lights.
As does Vi's as well.
Twinsies.
yeah. Of course, Victor, multiple times, would comment on how he got the fashion truck this time around. Victor being your driver.
Victor, you got the entertainment.
Right. He would look over to Vi, and then look over to Tobias. Come on, give me a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see that Tobias is actually like field stripped his assault rifle and is like taking it apart. So he'll just very quickly sort of put it back together, make sure it's loaded correctly, and then he'll hop out of the truck to help reveal.
Alright. I just noticed that Maya's name was wrong, and I fixed it.
Thank you. I have a
My,
funny story I came up with for that.
what's that?
So they were expecting the Dazen person. They were expecting like a really tall, broad, kind of muscular guy. And they get Maya, who's obviously not Dazen.
Do you know
explanation.
Dazen? Are you related?
Yeah, I know who that is.
He just took his spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a switcheroo.
Now, does anyone know that you're not Dazen?
That's up to y'all.
I mean, I'm the rebellious type. I would think it would be badass, honestly.
Yeah, Dazen's out there doing another job.
Okay. So, yeah. I would assume that the four of you would all be in on it, but of course Victor would call back into the truck. Dazen, come on. This
Hey.
jerry can's a son of a bitch to lift.
Oh, well, my muscle tone went way down. So I need to just kind of recover it sorry.
Goddamn glamour truck.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Oh. Give me 1 second. The camera's just shifted all around.
Yes,
we're good.
us. Yeah. Tobias. Yeah, already said. Okay. There is a delay. Never mind.
Damn glamour truck. Alright, Tobias. You handle this.
Look, I can help if you really want to, but if this outfit gets dirty, you're paying for it.
Nah, I don't want you to scuff up your pretty shirt up there.
Just keep playing that noise you call music.
Hey,
I
I
feel
can
like I-
dance to it, so if
Yeah.
it's still music to me.
Between the two of you, you'd heft a very heavy jerry can up, which is over your head to get it to the actual, fuel slot.
I go to help at the very end just by pushing a little bit on the back.
He's just helping.
You're welcome.
You know what?
She is.
Y'all are doing
She is
great.
indeed helping.
I'm helping by being encouraging.
Yeah,
Great job, everybody.
Excellent.
All right. Well, maybe you could at least get out the rations, and we'll grab a bite while we're stopped here.
What kind of is it? Basically, we're at a gas station, so it's basically a convenience store kind of thing that we can
Basically.
get food at. Okay.
You were at for anyone that's played the Cyberpunk 2077 game, you've hit a town that's basically a shanty town. Little more than that. They have enough fuel to get you going. Sorry, it's what is it called? I know the name of it. Fuel has a name in this world. The Chu-2. It's the vast majority of vehicles use this kind of physical fuel, which is just an advanced form of very high-grade alcohol. Because alcohol solves everything. It doesn't. No.
Drink alcohol.
But yeah,
Sponsored.
hey, you just point off towards the shack, basically, that makes it the convenience store.
Okay. Might as well try and find something that isn't rations. And I'll walk in.
I'm gonna follow Tobias.
So knowing, I guess I'll go in too. Follow.
Yep.
Fair enough. For the amount of dust and dirt outside, somehow there almost seems to be more dust and dirt inside. Weirdly enough. Behind the counter, you see a middle-aged female, face just absolutely smeared with soot, wearing very tattered leather overalls, just sits there leaning back in her chair, watching you. Very dirty red hair, kind of cut into not quite a mohawk, but very much just long down the center and shaved on either side. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah. We'll just start looking around.
You would hear a deep, metallic growling as you start walking around the store, around the corner to see a very tattered, very rusted, metallic canine companion. And, Chico, leave him alone. Customers. Better be customers, right? You have money? You got euros?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually going to sort of crouch down to get on the metal canine's level and does like everything you do whenever you're next to a stranger dog. Like holds out his hand like this. We'll let him sniff him to see if that's probably what's gonna happen. But
Yeah, let's make our first roll of the game.
oh, let's go.
Do you have any points in animal handling, I believe is what it's called?
I don't believe I do, but let's double check.
It is animal handling.
We have at least a base.
Yeah.
I do have a base, but I don't have any ranks in it now.
Might as well
Let's-
try.
Yeah, sure. Probably gonna go terribly.
No.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad
15.
at all. Also, Nova gave you all a point of luck, which is just a free reroll whenever you'd like to spend it.
Okay.
But the dog would eventually sit and then lie down in front of you, just letting its very heavy metallic forehead just slump over into your hand.
Aw. We'll just, kind of rub the dog's head. What'd you say his name was again? Chico?
Shiko, yeah. Shiko.
Aw.
Yeah, he belonged to my parents, but, they passed away. Gave me the shop, gave me that pain in the ass.
Nah, he seems fine, don't ya?
Yeah.
I think Vi's gonna just get more beverage items and any things that aren't just rations. Whatever's around. I'm not sure what the stocks have. If it's like a typical gas station stop or what.
Yeah, you've got your basic snacks, your basic drinks.
Yep.
Basically, what you would expect to get from vending machines in a place like Night City, but here it's like delicacy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Then I'll get some crunchy snacks, some jerky, and get some hydration and different.
Lila will get booze. Lots of booze. Also pretzels.
Yeah, of course.
Maya is loading up on the energy drinks and candy.
So me on a real road trip, gotcha.
Yeah. It's me on a real road trip too, man. It's oof. I think Tobias is just gonna buy like real basic things. He's just gonna get like a bag or like a thing of like honey roasted peanuts and a bottle of water, I guess. He's not very inclined towards certain snack foods, so he'll just pay for those. And as he's paying, he'll just I'm about to ask a really dumb question. Do those eat anything? Pointing over at Shiko.
It can eat scrap. Gotta plug him in every once in a while, but yeah, he turns just scrap metal into fuel or something, I don't know. Tried to get rid of him once or twice. He just won't go anywhere. You know how it is.
And he'll dig into this side bag on his hip and pulls out one of the small handful of memory chips that he has and will sort of just hold it out to Shiko.
Be a long, very rough sandpaper, fake organic tongue that would just latch onto it and bring it into its mouth.
I like to imagine the tongue touches his hand for a second. Everyone just sees him kind of
He likes you.
Put yourself in the situation on your own, so...
Yeah, he didn't bite you, so that means he liked you.
Yeah, I'll take it as a win.
You would also, once you go up to pay, notice that the employee does have one cybernetic eye, even though it doesn't move as she's looking around. So you're sure it's probably not entirely functional. And both of her legs are very outdated versions of cybernetics. Once she rings you up, which would be a negligible amount of euros, slide everything back to you. So, what's going on with that caravan out there? Haven't had anything like that come through since I was a kid.
People got places to be.
Gotta
Uh-huh.
get moving some way.
A lot of guns for just getting from point A to point B.
It's because we're just that cool. I mean,
Right.
haven't you heard of me? I'm like super famous.
Here we go.
Yeah. And I'm Johnny Silverhand. Alright.
Wyla from like Phoenix. Yeah, I know you heard of me. It's fine. I know you heard of me.
Yeah. Right.
Tobias
Heard
just
about
walked
the
out of
tragic
the.
land accident that happened during the war? What's up? I'm the remaining survivor, so
We're gonna make our own band, probably.
yeah. We'll collab.
Right. I'm just curious what you might be transporting. That's all.
Nothing fun. Us mostly.
We're the most fun thing there.
Maya just sees something by the Reddit, where you check out it, and just like grabs more candy and buys it.
Oh.
Like, just ignoring this altogether. She seems to be ignoring it, but she's listening.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, stay safe. Hey, just in case you are headed to Night City and you have to come back through, get me a souvenir, will you? I've never been myself.
Heard great things.
You should go.
I don't have the euros to make it in a place like that. And they don't really like nomads all too much from what I hear.
It's a shame.
Not wrong.
Alright. Well, there's your stuff. And looks at Shiko, who is has been at your heel this entire time. Like, nah, come on. Get over here. Let him get out of here.
Is he still just standing there right near us?
Yeah, he's just been at your heel just sitting there.
No. And Tobias will sort of look down at Chico and just nods his head over towards the proprietor, just come on.
You hear that very low metallic growl, and he just go lay down.
I just whisper to Tobias, wouldn't having one of those things be good? They provide fuel, don't they?
Rather not take somebody's pet.
If she doesn't want it.
I know people like her. She likes that thing more than we know.
Okay.
Of course, stepping back out, headed towards your truck of the caravan, Victor would look at your armfuls of junk food, energy drinks, peanuts, and booze. I
got you some jerky.
I said rations. This is junk
Jerky,
food.
rations, same thing.
They're practically identical.
So
Dude.
look, if you drop one of these red ball candies into this energy drink, it's really good. And I'm going to offer that combo to Victor.
I heard that combo with vodka.
Yeah,
Bam.
yeah.
All right. I'm driving. I'm not gonna drink vodka.
I
When we make
didn't
it.
offer you vodka. I offered you jerky. Calm
No.
down.
When we make it to Night City, you are buying me a drink. First one's on you.
I offered you an energy drink, which would give you more energy for driving.
You will absolutely take the energy drink and the jerky.
But not the candy.
No.
I'll take the candy. It's fine.
I will do.
Just consider it for meeting you.
Yeah. Alright, get back in. They want us to get at least an hour out of town before we stop and give the trucks tonight to cool off.
Alright. Guess we should probably get moving. And he'll step up into the truck.
Dang it. I just had an idea now, so I think it's too late.
What's up?
I wanted to pickpocket the microchips out of Tobias's shirt to lead a bread trail to the dog.
You.
I love that.
That's adorable.
Just like one at a time, and then she's not paying attention, he leaves and just like hops in the van.
Oh my god.
As much as Shiko may have enjoyed your company, this is his home.
Yeah.
It is
Damn
loyal to his home.
We're not stealing dogs yet.
Mechanical dogs, though.
Maybe we'll steal some dogs in Night City.
Let's
It's
steal more
fine.
dogs later.
Yeah. There's a bunch of stray dogs in Night City. We can probably get some there.
I'm sorry, games don't tell you that they create fuel unless it's important.
That's gonna be our Chekhov's gun. It's like the dog's gonna be relevant and we don't have it.
I have to pick up everything in this quest. Right now is the 15 cases of booze. I'm a little weighed down, but it's fine.
You're almost at your encumberment limit. You're fine.
The more I drink, the more I can carry.
You should share, that way it makes your load a lot lighter.
Yeah.
Share the
I'm passing.
load.
I pass a booze. A booze. I pass a beer to anybody.
Yes, a booze.
Hey, booze.
That
He's
unit
already
of
had like a
drink
6-pack. It's been like
called
2
booze.
minutes.
And Tobias is just probably gonna take out his combat knife and just.
Alright. Yeah, you hop back in, the caravan starts up again. Your gunner hanging out the window there. The turret's currently down and empty inside the... Well, this is technically an armored carrier. It is definitely a much older model. The thickness of the armor doesn't give you too much comfort if you were to actually get shot at. But maybe a little. You all get to that hour point out of town. The lead truck turns and starts circling, preparing to set up camp as you've done multiple times now. See the caravan leader hop out of the truck and go down the line one to the next, getting a report, measuring the mileage, fuel gauges, make sure everyone's good. As soon as he's passed, Victor just reaches over, grabs his sleeping sack, kicks open the door. Alright. You know the drill. Lila. Play some morale. Try and get some sleep.
Perfection. Time to put on a show. You ready, Vi?
Yeah, let's
No
go.
problem. I had like 5 energy drinks, so I'm not tired at all.
That's fine. You could just,
Oh.
you can vibe. It's good.
Yeah, you gotta be watch. How about that?
I'll
To-
drink a couple more. I'm like super. You can tell that Maya's super hyped up right now. That's too many.
Tobias is just going to take this large looking case out of the truck and is actually going to set up like just outside camp, like enough that he can still be in earshot of like the music and see the caravan. And he actually sets up like a what is it? Like a lap, like hammered dulcimer in his lap, and sort of just starts playing like a slower song to himself as we hear what I'm assuming is insane rock music coming from the caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah, rock mixed with a little bit of Asian pop.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
Because they've blended together in the future, so.
So we dance,
of
right?
course. I'm sure some of them
My
are.
style is
I rolled an 18 to play my instrument. It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to roll the dance.
I don't know what the goal is. I don't know what the number is to be
18
awesome,
is
but
plenty.
cool.
Doing good.
15 to dance.
Yeah.
We'll What would I roll to dance?
There's
a
a
dance
dance
skill.
skill.
Yes, yep, for the stand
There is?
skill. Yep.
I-
It's under body
Like,
skills.
I guess he has to roll to play his instrument. It's
Oh
probably
my
not gonna
gosh,
be
I
great.
have no levels in it, but I'm gonna try anyway.
You're doing your best, sweetie.
It's
I
fine.
get 4.
12's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, that was Tobias. Never mind.
You're if anybody could hear the hammered dulcimer, it's probably extremely bad, but it's fine.
I play louder to help save face for you.
Oh,
It's kind
thanks.
of
Appreciate
like,
it.
in the beginning of Rock Band when they're driving down like that sandy highway and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's just this music coming from this van. That's what's going on right here, and there's a dance party going on.
Absolutely. The truck ahead of you and the truck behind you, individuals that you've met on all the various stops, they'd come back, they'd start jamming out to your music along with you. Tobias, you said you're moving off to be far enough away, but still within earshot and eyeshot, right?
Yeah.
Your gunner, son, would leave the party, coming to join you. That's what. As you see everyone else drinking, you see a bonfire up. For what should be a time of rest and downtime is just people blowing off steam. He comes over, he offers you a bottle. Like a drink?
I'll probably take some intermittent sips. Yeah. What did you say the gunner's name was again?
Sun.
Sun?
S-U-N.
S-U-N. Okay, got it. And sort of just just a very mediocre tune on his instrument that he has.
So, I never asked you, but why are you headed into Night City?
You know, good question, son. He'll sort of set the hammered dulcimer aside and start sipping at the bottle. I guess, there's probably some organizations that probably have some use for a solo in Night City.
Yeah. Probably a bunch.
Maybe set myself up there. I don't know, ever since the bombs fell and my family's gotten separated since that time. Maybe some of them are here. I don't know.
There's a beacon for the lost.
Yeah. So maybe some of them are here.
You'd hold the bottle up in like a cheers motion and take a sip. Here's to good fortune.
Yeah. What about you, son? What brings you out to these parts?
I heard that this is where my family was from. A long time ago. I was too young to remember the bombs, but from what I found, my family's from here.
Huh. Well, to good fortune, and takes another swig.
Would you roll your perception for me?
Absolutely. That's one of his best stats. Let's see. Perception is... There it is. Even with the 2, that's a 15.
Yeah? As the two of you are sitting there, passing the drink back and forth, watching the revelry happening in the center of this caravan, you'd hear something else, another noise in the night. A very distant, very faint explosion.
Does it seem to be coming from the direction of Night City or the opposite way?
The way you had just come, that small side of the road town, look back and you do see the very faint, echoing red of flames there in the mixed in with the night.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What?
He'll just point towards the fiery red light.
Nomads. If they're not at war with society, they're at war with each other.
Yeah, but who's to say those same nomads aren't coming our way?
Why we have watch and guns. I'll let the caravan leader know, but hopefully they're smart enough to just steer clear.
Yeah, hopefully. With our agents that we have,
Mhm.
are we able to are they basically like pagers or are they more like smartphones? Can we like send text messages to other
smartphones.
people? They're like smartphones?
Smartphones.
Okay.
They're like smartphones, but like more like having like a tablet and a smartphone type thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
They have disposable cell phones, but agents are like your one and all.
All
Gotcha.
of your out here service is very, very spotty, but while you're this close to each other, yeah, no problem.
He'll send just a very brief text message to the leader of the caravan. It's just like, not sure if you heard that explosion back where the way we came. Might want to be on higher alert.
It'd take a few moments, and sun is even getting up, leaving the bottle with you, and starting to head back to the caravan, but the noise would start to die down a bit as all of you would see the leader of the first truck come by. All right, got the music. Like we got trouble back there. If it's a bunch of nomads looking for a fight, I want us ready to go. Otherwise, just keep the guns up. I should leave us alone.
Yeah, you might want to. Do we have like a fire setup, or is it one of those things
Oh,
where we
yeah.
have like? Okay.
Yeah.
Tobias, without even asking anybody, is immediately going to start killing the fires too.
Happily Oblivious still playing. I also have my dampener audio things on, so like it's probably louder than it probably should be, even more so because she can't hear it.
Of course, yeah.
Victor would come by and just gently put a hand on your shoulder. Sorry, but gotta cut the music for the night.
Why?
Boss said that there's nomads out there. Might be trouble.
I'll be trouble to some nomads.
Well, if they attack, we'll send you first.
It's fine. I'll talk our way out of it. It'll be fine. It'll be great.
Well, so nomads can't be reasoned with.
Everybody can be reasoned with. Most people can be reasoned with. With the right motivation.
I can motivate a lot of things, but sometimes you can't always do that.
Alright. Is there anything else that any of you would like to do before eventually getting some sleep once the 4 energy drinks and who knows how much candy has worn off?
Yeah. I'm
saying
gonna
don't
get
have-
tired anyway, so.
So you said don't keep drinking energy drinks all night long?
Probably not good for you.
Who cares about that though?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just have one more.
You're not sleeping.
And that just means she can take watch.
That's true.
Each of those energy drinks is equivalent to what we would recognize as about 15 cups of coffee.
Whoo! So
Nice.
you are wired.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. I'm like, you said take watch. I'm there. I'm ready to take watch.
Yeah. And in fact, would you roll a perception check for me?
Yeah. Please be a good roll. Oh my god.
Oof!
Whoop.
Oof!
Can I use my luck?
Oh boy.
You can use the floating luck point, yeah. That's a -4. Oh
Yeah,
no,
I'm
sorry,
gonna
that's a
use-
regular 4.
Please.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay. Hey.
It's better.
Nice.
much better.
I just needed another sip of my drink.
Yeah.
While you're up, taking watch, there would be a point that even Sun would need to pass out. And you're left alone there. The jitters still hitting you, the energy drinks still buzzing through your brain. You would see movement in the darkness headed towards your car.
Who's closest to me to wake up to? No, I'm on watch, so I gotta take care of myself. Never mind. So I'm going to hold my weapon up and kind of take a step towards and call up who's there.
There'd be no response. Whoever this is continues to move towards the truck.
Yeah, you want to get away from the truck, please? Thank you.
They would get close enough that you could see it's not a person. It's a small mechanical shape. 4 legs.
Is it the little dog?
It is a canine, a mechanical canine companion. It is also heavily limping.
Okay, I am going to hold out a can because you said they're like scrap.
Mhm.
Like one of my empty cans. I probably have a ton of them, and just try to get a little closer to see the injury, to see if I can help.
Along the entire right side, there's some pretty deep scorch marks, along with just rows of shrapnel cut into the side of the body, and splattered across kind of the head and neck region. It is a deep crimson color.
Okay. So, a question: is there a way that we could help the mechanical dog?
Do you have any skills in repairing?
Let me see. What would that be?
I call that basic tech.
Okay. No, not at all.
Yeah. The dog, Shiko, would just collapse there next to the truck.
Okay, I don't like this, so I'm sorry to my sleeping buddies, but I am going to wake up. I totally know all of your names. I swear.
Lila is me. Bai is Elliot, and Tobias is
I'm going to try to wake up Lila.
the fuck.
I just kind of-
What? She like swings her arm.
It's like the dog is here and injured. I don't know how to help dogs injured.
What? The dog? The dog from the store?
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, it's really bad.
Tobias!
Yeah. What?
Injured dog outside. Followed us, I guess.
Huh. He's gonna sort of step out of the truck. See it. Okay. He's gonna dig into his pack for like his tech tool. He's gonna, I guess, try and do basic repairs on it.
Go for it, yeah.
So it's gonna be under tech.
Be right there, second from the top.
Basic tech. There we go. I don't have any. I only got a +5. Let's find out, folks. 8.
Oh,
Yes, Spencer is frozen.
Oh boy. Okay.
Does turning your camera on and off work? Or off and on?
Give me a second.
Instead of restarting Zoom completely.
But
If it'll let me access Zoom, what is it doing?
as much as you're able to get into the basic plating, the damage from the shrapnel that went through looks fairly severe.
Man, you're not looking so hot, are you, little buddy? Give me a second here. So I'm just...
At this, Sun would have also woken up and is just peering his head out the window of the truck. What are you doing down there?
Seems like the dog from the convenience store decided to follow us.
And
I did not do anything either, as far as I remember.
I was still sober when we left, so.
What the hell? Send it
Why
back.
is it injured, though?
My guess would be the nomads.
Was the place, I mean, I don't really care, but was the place attacked? Gas station?
That could have been the explosion we heard. Look, send it back. I'm sure it'll be fine out here. If it lives off scrap, it will eat like a king.
it looks really injured, and it's got that crimson stuff all. I mean, I think something happened there. I mean, obviously the explosion, but it looks like something else too.
Combine with some Mentos Crunch.
It's the robot. It doesn't feel anything.
I know a lot of people who don't feel anything either, but they still deserve respect.
Alright. Whatever you want. But I'm not cleaning after it and I'm not walking it.
I mean, if anything, it's gonna give you fuel, so you're welcome.
You just tuck his head back in and then go back to sleep. So, Tobias, in your mechanical skills, Spencer might not be here.
No, I can still
Okay,
talk, but
okay, good.
my camera is Zoom is not responding to me for some reason. So it's weird because I can see everybody still. It just says Zoom isn't responding.
Yeah, your mechanical expertise isn't quite up to the level of trying to fix this guy. What would you like to do?
I think he's just gonna do I guess his tried and true from when he first met this thing, and is just gonna give it like a couple more memory chips and just like, you can stick with us for a bit. God, I really hope they didn't do anything to your owner, buddy.
Alright. And he doesn't really seem in any condition to eat or not hungry, if machines can or cannot be hungry. Just content to just lie there.
Can we pick out the shrapnel at least, or is that a roll?
I would throw that under a basic tech roll.
Okay.
You're certainly welcome to try.
Train.
Ooh.
-1.
Yep.
I should put us on the actual... There we go. So now everyone can see our rolls.
Yike.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this isn't really something that any of you have had the pleasure of dealing with or repairing, and it is just beyond your scope. So with that in mind, I would ask what you would all like to do with Chico.
I have first aid, but I don't. That's probably like human first aid, not robot first aid.
That is
Most
human
likely.
first aid, yeah.
Can I
could try...
bribe it to be better?
No, I can try to. I'll try to do a basic tech roll. Maybe I'll luck out.
Okay.
Take a closer look at it.
10.
Yeah,
It's getting better. Between
cool.
the three of you, you can tell that it's at least going to remain functioning throughout the night. It's most of its damage is just its motor function.
Oh heck.
I just get up after I'm hearing people complain and just like glance at it for a second. Try connecting that spot to that spot and giving it a scratch behind the ear.
Those look like the same spot.
No, they're completely different spots.
No, you pressed the wrong one. Sorry. You pressed the one on the opposite side.
Oh, I it all looks the same to me. You should take over this.
Yeah, there's like a tiny dot next to the big dot, the big obvious one, that they want you to purposely miss because they want you to buy the warranty. But this is how you reset it.
Yeah. I've seen these a couple of times.
I don't even know if that's actually high enough to do anything better, but it's just...
It's definitely better.
Highest roll we have.
It's enough that you're all missing a little bit of sleep, but would get it back into at least functioning enough state that it could walk around reasonably well, and is really just going to circle the truck a few times. Thank each of you by giving you a very soft headbutt to the thigh.
I was gonna say, no sandpaper flicks, please. Not on these leather pants.
And then it just sits next to the truck and just stares at you.
Can you ride with us when we go start again? He's so cute.
I mean, I can go talk to the driver, try to convince him. Is that we could keep him though?
Yeah, I mean, look at those eyes.
It's fuel.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so- I mean, I'll go talk to Victor and tell him we're keeping him.
Yeah.
Those big, glassy, ruby eyes.
Yo, Victor. Knocks on window. You awake? Victor. Victor.
Yeah,
Victor.
yeah. You immediately see a pistol out, like, ready to... Yeah,
I know you want to shoot
Jesus.
me, but not that. Nope.
hell you want?
I'm pretty sure it's time to wake up, but also we're keeping the dog. Okay, bye.
What dog?
The one from the gas station.
Okay. I'm not drunk, and I know that you all left that thing behind.
Yeah, we did. There was like an explosion or something, and we're pretty sure it was the gas station. And then this dog appeared a little bit after, but we fixed it up because there's like a reset button on it.
Whatever. Not like any of you listen to me anyways.
No, you're right, but you're welcome for telling you ahead of time.
He just rolled the window back up, and he gets feet up back up onto the dash.
Victor's super cool with it. He seems ecstatic, honestly. As I come back.
Alright.
I don't think I've seen him smile that much in ages.
Of course, your new, I think it actually is called a Cyberdog.
It is a cyber dog, yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
There's cyber
name.
giraffes too. I killed one once.
Oh,
I told
I
my
want a
constant,
cyber
and he said,
giraffe.
"You killed my giraffe." I'm like, "It was attacking me."
Can we get a cyber giraffe?
Those things are, those are something. I
They're
can tell you.
sure
I'll find
something.
a picture and show you.
But yeah, your new Cyberdog companion would simply sit there throughout the night, staring off into the desert
Towards the gas station.
towards the gas station.
Oh no.
I mean, there's nothing we can do. We're an hour drive away, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we have personal vehicles we can just take for a couple hours to go check on shit. We could steal a vehicle, but I'm pretty sure they'll be pissed.
Yeah.
Won't stop me, but I would like to get into Night City.
Well, the sun would eventually start its rise. The air around the desert getting noticeably warmer, noticeably hot, even as the sun just starts to crest. One by one, the trucks would get loaded up, the drivers all running last-minute inspections, and then staring down at Chico. Serious, you're taking this thing.
Can't just abandon it. It's our new mascot.
Alright.
Amaya's like yawning and she's like, saying, "Yeah, she goes our mascot." Their energy drinks are wearing off.
You gotta lay off those things. That's... Ugh.
Your
Whatever.
liver's gonna hate you in the morning.
Yeah, just do yourself a favor, just drink booze. It's gonna hurt less.
They were so good, and I haven't had them in a while. And there were just so many at that store. I had to buy them.
Alright.
Gotta try them all.
Yeah.
That's what they say about a lot of things.
Get your new buddy down here into the truck. We gotta load up and hit the road.
I start playing a song that is like one of those gets faster slowly over time to encourage people to get faster and faster as they're walking or working to an insane speed at the end.
You'd all hit the road, all once again feeling the heat radiating through the armored hide of this truck. So, over the radio, you hear a message that's relayed to probably each of the trucks in the convoy. Alright, drivers, listen up. Scouts said they spotted some nosy nomads taking a peek at us. Should be nothing, but keep an eye out. See anything, you know the emergency words.
What's the emergency words?
Victor would just lean over to you. Well, red means you're under fire. Yellow means there's an obstacle, you gotta stop. Green means that whatever was wrong is fine and you're good to go. And blue means other.
What about fuchsia?
Yeah, we don't have fuchsia.
You
I
should.
don't even know what color fuchsia is.
I turned my hair to fuchsia.
What about purple?
Yeah, I think they wanted to keep it simple.
It's no fun. Okay, cool.
Alright, well, when you're running your own caravans through the desert, you can set whatever code colors you want.
I'm not
Okay.
running a caravan in the desert. I'm gonna become a famous rock star in Night City.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I think I'm gonna take a nap. Can I take a nap?
Please do. Resty, if you don't mind keeping an eye out, I don't particularly want to get shot today.
I have my handgun ready. Like it's on me at least, and like unlatched, so I can prepared if worst case scenario. And I'll keep an eye out, but just like still playing my guitar quietly and probably chatting with Vi the entire time.
With that, the radio would kick back on with the driver's personal taste in music. Not that he has anything against you, but, you know, he's
I
got
start
his
to
own
play the same song.
You'd be on the road throughout the rest of the morning. Sun beating down, passing by. Wrecked vehicle after wrecked vehicle. It's scrap, long since destroyed. But each one you pass is just like another ill omen. Until it feels like a moment that just exists in slow motion. You'd see a trail of smoke and then hear the sound a good couple trucks behind you as there is a jet that straight up impacts the side of the truck and then explodes, sending shrapnel across the other trucks by it, causing it to tumble end over end out of the caravan. And suddenly the radio would be filled with chatter. You see Victor, head just craning around, immediately whips off, coming to a sliding halt as everything is just thrown into chaos in that moment. What would you all like to do?
As soon as I saw the smoke, I put my dampeners on so I wouldn't get affected by the loud explosion.
I think Tobias is just immediately pulling out his assault rifle and scanning the horizon.
Same. Handgun.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring out my heavy pistol, or very heavy pistol, and do a good look around.
Yeah?
Aya's going to insist that she's awake, grab her gun, and duck behind somebody. Like, so that, they kill me.
Yeah? You want to make perception checks? Go for it. You see Sun popping out the hatch for the turret and bringing the massive gun up to bear.
Where's perception?
Under,
Oh, there it is. I found it.
21 for Tobias.
18.
I almost got
Let's
a
go.
10, and I was very sad.
Why am I roll so terrible?
That just means you have better rolls later.
I mean, a 14's not bad.
Yeah, it's still not
Even an
bad.
11, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
all of
so
you
sleepy.
start scanning the horizon. You see outcroppings of rocks, small hills. You see more piles of, scrap and rubble out there. But mixed in with that, you just follow the trail of smoke back to its source, and you see a handful of trucks all starting up and making their way towards your caravan.
You said we have guns on,
Each of them is mounted with a fairly heavy machine gun.
and is ours currently manned?
It is. Sun is up there, he's got the hatch open, and the gun is brought to bear.
I will. Well, once we see them, I guess technically Tobias saw them the best, but
Mm-hmm.
just like call up and be like, 2 o'clock. Yelling like in the general direction.
Absolutely. With that, I'm going to put us into just a kind of impromptu initiative
Sounds
you
good.
all... Oh, it'll roll for you. Never mind. Alright. We'll start top of it with Tobias, who continues to roll well.
Yeah. Is there anybody I can I see other vehicles in line of sight, or?
You can see the vehicles mostly by the trail of dust that they're kicking out, but
Okay.
yeah.
So can I safely assume that my assault rifle does not have the range to hit the vehicles from here?
You can absolutely take the shots. The bullets will travel that far, but you are looking at a high difficulty value.
Okay. I'm not sure if there's such thing as like a hold action in Cyberpunk Red.
100%.
Okay, there is. Cool. He is just going to hold up his assault rifle and wait, and he is going to fire directly at the first driver that he sees from the vehicles that are coming towards us.
Okay. At what range increment are you waiting for?
What's the range increment of my assault rifle?
Well, they're about 200-ish meters out.
200 meters.
Okay. At 200, you're looking at a difficulty value of 25 to hit it. But if they get within 100, or anywhere between 100 and 200, that drops to a difficulty value of 20.
Okay. Let's wait. He's got a high enough value for it. Sure. Let's wait until they're about 100 meters then.
Perfect. That'll bring us down to Vi.
Cool. Yeah, they're still too far away for anything really, so I'll turn the music down.
Sorry.
No, it's good. It's mine. Yeah, I'll pretty much do a hold action as well. There's nothing I can really do. I have my very heavy pistol, but I don't... That would be such a rough shot. How many feet away are they?
They're still over 200 meters.
Yeah, I
Your
can't...
pistol's not even gonna hit him at that range.
No. I will hold my action.
Okay. Same thing with if they get within about 100.
Okay. I don't remember the radius for...
Yeah, so for a pistol, if they're between 100 and 200 meters, you're at a DV of 30. But if they're under 100, actually it's still a DV of 30 for a pistol.
Yep. So they're not close enough for me to do anything, really.
Alright. Maya.
Yeah, I was totally muted and talking. I'm gonna hold mine like everybody else is, since can't really do any.
I believe you also have a pistol?
Yes, I have a heavy pistol.
Perfect. And then Lila.
Is there any way I can like get in contact with the nomads? Like, is there like some type of technological way to see who's near you?
Not out here, there isn't. Short of just blasting over generic radio waves and hoping they hear you.
That's no fun. Yeah, I guess there's not much I can do either, because I also only have a heavy pistol. But, I will step out of the vehicle and go behind the vehicle and, tire, so if they shoot, I am not hit.
Okay.
And if the truck is blown up, I'm not inside of it.
The nomads would continue their aggressive pursuit towards this line of trucks. There would be a pair of rockets that again go out, targeting one in front of you and one in the far back of the caravan. Hopefully Or at least it looks like they're trying to box you in, trying to take out the front and lead trucks so that the rest are more compact and stuck. But you'd hear just a chorus of machine guns go off, both from your caravan and from their trucks. One of them is going to start trying to put shots into your truck.
Fun.
That is rude.
Right?
Kind
It is very rude.
Expected, but rude.
It's like they don't know who's in here.
They don't.
They
That's why I'm
have
trying to
a-
get a hold of them so they'd be aware. They're favorite musicians here. They can't shoot us.
What do they have against us? I was sleeping really good. I was having a great dream too.
We exist, and they don't know who we are. That's what.
That's D8. D10, there you are. And it's my bloody dice.
Ooh, fun.
Ooh. 12. Plus... 6 for 18, plus 4 is 22. Not enough at this range, but the shots do echo and ring off of the edge of your armor as they are driving ever closer. They would be close enough at this point that they're on the edge of your range for pistols, and they're at a little under the edge of range for your assault rifle.
Excellent.
Anyone that would like to take a shot?
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
gonna
love
go
to take
shoot
a
for the
shot.
tires.
Ooh, yeah. Nice aimed shot.
Oh yeah. How do I go about that? Do I press the fist? Aim and press the fist?
Yep.
Aim for head.
Yeah. We're counting the head as tires.
Okay.
Ooh.
Considering I had difficulty on that, that's not bad.
Yeah. Your shot is unfortunately going to go wide. Not even sure where the impact was.
Yeah, and then I guess... Yeah, this is an aim shot for Tobias, too, I would assume. If I'm aiming for one of the drivers.
Absolutely.
Alright, so...
You need a 10.
I need a 10.
And then
Let's
probably
go.
another 10.
So, do I click on in the foundry, the forge, Jesus. Do I click on that aim,
click
dot
on the
before I hit
aim.
it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah, let's see what happens, I guess. Nope.
Oh
No.
no.
Um,
you. Ooh.
let's sure. Let's use our reroll on that. Why not? See if not like it could get any
I
worse.
think someone already used it.
Oh wait. Oh, it
thought
was
you
only
said
for one
we-
of us. Whoops.
I
We
thought you
all
said
get
each of
one.
us got one.
Did you guys
Sorry, I
get more
didn't
than
realize
one?
it's just one of us.
I
I
thought
did
that's
not
what
realize.
you said, but
No,
I
it's...
could be wrong.
You know what?
You all.
I wasn't clear. I'll give you all one.
Okay.
We're all learning.
So that's 14.
Yeah, 14, it's not a -3, and you do,
Yeah.
you see the spark of the bullets, against the side of the truck, but no solid impact.
Darn. Okay.
Lila, Maya, either you want to take your shots?
I can't hit it, so there's no point.
You're the DV30, which is possible.
If I get a 10
If you got a 10-10,
multiple times,
yeah.
I mean, I can try. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Nope.
Nope.
Want to
That doesn't count the minus. I didn't click aim. I think I hit the wrong thing.
Also, you should have your handgun equipped.
I just equipped. No, I closed that. How do I?
Oh, because you have no ammo. That's why. Yeah. All 3 shots would echo out, joining the chorus of gunfire, but just glancing off the armor to the truck. And that'll bring us back to the top of the round, which is Tobias.
I didn't get to try.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
Take a shot.
And I click aim, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, so if you're aiming for like the driver or the wheels or something, aim. But if you're just trying to generally do damage to the truck, you could just roll regularly.
The driver, and then I just hit the hand, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. Now I see where it says aim for head. I guess so. Alrighty.
Yeah. And it's just gonna ping off the armor. You see that spark, but otherwise undamaged. Top of initiative is back to Tobias.
Okay. I guess let's just go for a general shot at this point, rather than trying to aim for somebody.
Yeah. You are looking at assault rifle. You're looking at difficulty value 20.
Gotcha. Alright. Roll high. Oh, nope.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's just pinging off. Also, an assault rifle does have a
2-barrel, right? Or
it has auto.
modifier?
The auto fire just takes 10 rounds, and you basically, whatever the amount is you succeed by, you multiply that by 2d6, and that's how much damage it does. It's great if you can hit, but it has a much shorter range.
Gotcha. We'll
I
save
think
that
that's
for
actually what that other gun I had was.
Mhm.
Makes sense. Okay.
We'll save that
that's
for when
fine.
they get a little closer. It's fine.
Alright. Bye.
They're not any closer than they were before.
They are a little outside 100 meters at the moment, which puts you
Okay.
at the difficulty value 30.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do a general shot. No, I'm still gonna try to aim for a tire at least.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Oh.
Nice.
What's up? What's up?
It was a very good shot, but I'll leave it at damaging the truck. Not
Okay,
quite
good.
pristine enough to hit the tire, but you are at least damaging one of the trucks.
Good. That's I'll take it.
So roll your damage.
Alright, how do I roll damage?
Hit
Is that,
the
Blood.
blood
blood?
symbol.
Alright.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Heavy pistols are no joke.
A very heavy pistol.
A very heavy pistol.
Yeah.
It's a
4d6.
hand cannon.
Oh, yeah. Heavy pistols are just 3d6.
Yeah, I mean, at that impact, you'd see that truck slow down a bit and kind of swerve as to at least not stay lined up for whatever the hell just hit it. Then Amaya.
You might be muted again.
Yes, I was. It just mute doesn't like me. That makes no sense. I'm going to just do a regular non-aim shot.
Go for it.
Okay. Nope. 14.
Yeah. Gonna ping off the armor.
Look, I'm trying to look good at shooting, so I'm probably not aiming the best.
Also, all of you are in the process of taking cover, trying to evade the machine gun fire that is spraying not only your truck, but the trucks around you. Lila.
Can I use my radio scanner to try to connect to their radio?
Ooh, what does a radio scanner do?
I don't know. It's a radio scanner music player. Receive radio transmissions for 1 mile.
I'd say you could at least put out a signal.
Okay. I'll do that.
What are you saying?
Hey, I think you got the wrong guys. Like, the people you want are actually, like, 5 miles back. I'm gonna word it like I'm coming from them somehow. Like,
Trying to
these
sound
aren't the
like
right
one of the
people.
nomads. Okay.
Yeah. Like, very authoritative.
Let's go. I'm reading through the skills because I haven't memorized the ball yet.
Mm-hmm. There's persuasion.
Yeah, let's go with persuasion.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my reroll to make that better.
Go for it.
Roll better than a 2. Hey!
Hey, there you
Better
go.
than a 2. You'd pretty immediately hear a response. Hey, what the fuck is this?
I had to steal a radio off of the thing, or off of one of the last people we attacked. This is not the right people. We're shooting the wrong people. Stop wasting your fucking ammo and go down south to back towards the gas station.
Hey, you didn't answer my question. Who the fuck is this?
You know who the fuck I am. Just hang
up. You would see at least a pair of the trucks start slowing down.
Yes.
Starting to turn off. But it is going to bring it to them, who are going to unleash another salvo of rockets. You see 2 of the trucks take it. Well, at this range, I'm actually going to roll for it. Yeah, first one's fine. Second one's fine. But at that, Victor would have got the truck up and going again after that skid. It just died. But he has it up and just hit the gas and has started to spit out, taking off up the road.
You want me to talk to them next time if they do that again?
You are the nomad.
Yeah.
I mean, if they let you get close enough to talk to them. They were shooting way before they even told us they were there, so.
Lila, would you like to have gotten back into the truck?
I mean, that probably would have been useful.
Yeah. Otherwise, your ride would have just abandoned you, so we'll say that you got back in the truck.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
Yeah. Victor is absolutely going to start gunning it towards the head of the caravan. He's on the radio, trying to get a hold of others, trying to get his voice through the chaos. Other trucks are starting to split off and head in various directions. Those that were blown up, but not quite destroyed, have started to just slowly, skid their way through the sand away from the fight. Most of the gunners, they're off their guns, whether they're taking cover or they were shot and are out of the fight. Either way,
Sun was Sun shot.
Sun seems to be doing fine.
Fantastic.
But I'm going to roll for the machine gun onto your truck.
Weren't we supposed to get the whole group there? Like, wasn't that the goal?
Yes, very much so.
Was there a specific item we were supposed to get there?
Whatever is in the back of this truck, whatever cargo you were carrying.
Oh, cool. It's on our truck. Fantastic.
Each of the trucks has their own individual cargoes.
Oh, okay.
But at this range, they are under 50. So that is only 13 needed to hit. Absolutely. I'm going to roll because I don't know off the top of my head the rules for a vehicle. It's just going to be a shot against each of you as shrapnel is sent into the truck, bullets burst through the armor. Onto Tobias. No, that's 1.
Yeah.
Lila, 3 plus 8 is 11 plus 4. Yeah. Lila,
I call shenanigans.
heavily reducing the damage because they are shooting through armors for 2 full points of damage, which your natural armor will negate.
Oh, cool.
Onto Vi, 6 plus 8 plus 2, same thing, which I can't even roll high enough to get through your armor, so you're fine.
Cool.
Onto Maya.
Aren't you glad I suggested you get that?
Same thing. Maya, I know you have leather armor, but that is going to reduce each of your armor values by 1. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, so even when you do get shot, you do take the 1 lower after that.
Was that Maya?
No, no, that was in character. Maya was asking to use the talker thing.
Oh, the radio, yeah.
Yeah, the radio. That's what she's calling it, a talker thing, because she's clearly not very techy at all, which is terrible in this setting.
You do have like a 3 in tech, so it makes sense.
Here, yeah, just push this button.
Okay. But I want to push next to the button at first. And then I'll get the button. It's like, hey, this is Maya. Y'all woke me up. Can you please stop shooting at us?
You'd hear Victor from the front of the truck. The hell's Maya?
Nobody. You didn't hear nothing.
What?
Wait, after they stop pushing the button. You're not. I knew it. I knew that actually. You told me when you were drunk, didn't you? When I was drunk.
Did?
We were drunk.
I don't know what I told you.
I was there, I remember.
What are you saying over the radio?
But I'm over the radio saying, you woke me up, please stop shooting at me. This is Maya.
Yeah. Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Who the heck is Maya?
Must be a good Jack. 14.
What would come back over the radio would just be a string of insults, swear words, and otherwise not kind expressions.
Well, you should have told us. You should have told me that last week, and I tell you, and I'm like, do the same thing back.
Okay. Well, bring us to the top of the round as you and a handful of the other trucks are just taking off. Tobias.
How close are some of these other vehicles to
They're
us at the
under
moment?
50.
Okay, so it's a lot easier to shoot them.
You're looking at a DV of 13.
Beautiful. How many vehicles are close to me?
There'd be 2 within that range.
Okay. Just so I can do mechanics things, let's try auto firing.
Okay. So, an auto fire for an assault rifle does raise it up to a DV of 20.
Ooh. Yep, sure, why not?
Go for it.
Pew pew.
Also, Bog Witch streams. Hi.
No! That's a whopping 16, so that's a no-go.
Yeah, unfortunately, you just start spraying out bullets. A lot of them do ricochet off the trucks, but otherwise, leave not much impact.
Rules-wise, how much of ammo does that use for me?
10 shots.
10 shots, okay.
Which I think
Thank you.
it should automatically...
Oh, actually it did. Yep, we're good.
Heck yeah. Alright. Bring us down to Vi.
Okay, so they're closer now?
Yep, they're under 50.
Oh, good. I'm gonna go for another aim shot. Good.
Onto
For
the
tire.
tire? Gotcha.
Yep. Ooh. Yeah. Fine. Yeah,
It's hard to get a decent aimed shot when you're just
I got so
constantly.
lucky the last time.
All right. That'll bring us down to Maya. Are you still screaming profanities obscenities over the radio?
I think I stopped when I realized I could try to get another shot in.
Go for
Because
it.
I'm mad now. Because
I take my radio back.
there's some beef going on between us.
I'm sure she goes to get ready to chuck the radio at them, and you're just, no, that's mine.
No. Break my
Okay.
shit, I break you.
Take a shot.
Well, they started.
Oh, that was almost a 10. But at this range, I do believe a 16 hits with the pistol.
Okay.
It does not. Pistol is a little harder to hit with.
Very heavy probably would get that though. Just by a boop.
And Lila, last but not least.
Is there anything in the back of the truck that's going to pop tires for people who are chasing us?
Like a spike strip?
Yeah.
There is now.
Cool. Is one of our trucks directly behind us, or these two trucks that are chasing us directly
One of the
behind us?
trucks does turn and start giving chase to you. The other one turns off and continues on towards the rest of the caravan.
I will yell at Victor and say, hey, tell the truck following us to swerve to the left a little bit, and then I will chuck out the strip so that it lands to pop some tires as they're passing by.
Heck yeah.
Also tell them to pass it on.
Let's just go with the general athletics.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Good enough.
13.
Yeah. It's a little bit about getting it to land in the right position, but more just about making sure you clear the back of your own truck, and it would land, kind of bounce, and spread out a bit.
It's the heaviest thing y'all seen me lift this entire time.
I'm going to roll a perception check for that enemy driver. I'm going to make it a hard check. Yeah. No. It was a 1. I'm not even going to bother rolling the second one.
Nice.
Back to their turn. That truck would hit the strips, the tires just getting ripped to shreds as it starts swerving back and forth. Barely, you know what? Actually. Nope. Not maintaining control. That's -2 total. It is going to swerve in the sand and eventually swerve so hard that it catches the edge, and you just see the truck just end over end land, and your tail is effectively gone.
That was so fucking badass.
Mine's
One.
gonna like yell really bad insults as they lose their tail at the truck.
There's a 1 on the perception to see it, and then a 1 on the driving check not to lose control. I'm rolling so good.
Yeah, you are. For us.
From there, you would see 3 of your companion trucks all alongside you, some of them letting off a little bit of smoke. Otherwise, staring back, you see the rest of them still caught in a firefight or on fire and trashed. Victor would call over the radio. Hey, convoy leader, what do we do? I'm not leaving them back there, right? It would just be static in return. Fuck. We can't go back.
Who's next? Who's next in command?
Me. And we're in charge of our own trucks. We're just supposed to get there. What do you think? We go back, or we just keep going?
Go back, grab them, and then turn around?
But they want what? They're after us, aren't they? I mean, they're not. We have
To go
enough.
back to save our people.
Do we have enough ammo?
You look at Sun, who now hefting one empty canister of ammunition would just toss it to the side. Would take one more, start loading it up. I've got enough for maybe a passing volley, but I'm gonna run up pretty damn quick.
You know, we could just fight them.
They have rockets. We take one of those and we're done.
Yeah, we don't have rockets here.
Okay, well, if I take my pipe and hit that jerk in the head, then he won't be shooting a rocket.
I have to get close enough to actually be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that could blend in and do that.
Well, that's great at overnight, maybe, if you're trying to sneak into their property and then, like, slam their pipe up against their head, but then you'll be overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You'd
I
hear
really
if we
would
go-
like to hit one in the head with my pipe.
it
I'm sure you'll
absolutely
get a chance.
thunderous explosion from back the way you had come.
No
As
point
it
in
is
going back now?
We're
a
fucking going.
flaming
No.
wreckage.
There's no point. They're gone. I've seen this shit before on road. No, we're not going back.
Let's cut our losses.
Victor would just slam on the gas, just absolutely swearing the entire time. As Sun finally brings the gun down, closes the hatch, you do see there's a fairly decent pool of blood that's started to trickle down his ribcage.
I'm gonna go do first aid on him.
If that doesn't help, I have it too. So
I have
Man, I have it too. Neato.
I mean, we all do, but I do have
yeah.
a level 2 in that.
I have a level 6 in that.
Well,
Yeah,
let's see
me
what I
too.
do, and if I can't do it good enough, you definitely can.
Sounds good to me, friendo.
If you can't
Oh.
do it, I'll do it.
Oof.
Ooh, very
Yeah.
nice.
Damn.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
He'd
Let's see.
slide down into the back seat of the truck, just holding up the uniform. And thankfully, it was more of a grazing shot than anything. You're able to stitch it up, stop the bleeding. And he just closes his eyes and rests against the seat. Thank you.
Yeah, I gotcha. Gotta keep the crew together as much as we can since we already cut our losses. I've seen this shit before.
How are the rest of you doing?
Oh, I'm fine.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
I'm
Tobias is
probably
fine.
eating when I say that because I don't realize I haven't turned my things off yet. I'm fine. I'm fine.
He just
How are you?
looks back towards the absolute just columns of black smoke from behind you. Jesus.
My feelings are hurt right now.
Why?
They were jerks to us, and they blew up everybody.
I mean, that's what they do.
Well, they're not always jerks.
Yeah.
Out of character, do we know you're a nomad?
I don't think so.
What
But
do you
can
mean?
probably see like the nomad leathers kind of show through her. Like maybe she had like a jacket or something on. You know,
Did you
can
Did you say we're not always jerks? Is that what you said?
yeah, I said that. I said we're not always jerks.
What do you mean we're?
I mean, they're not always jerks. And I like pull my jacket.
Oh, I'm gonna do human perception roll on that
Yes.
one.
Yes, please.
Same.
Tobias is doing the exact same.
Fuck.
Do I have to
14.
I think it's persuasion.
I also think it's persuasion, yeah.
Okay. Because yeah, I totally wasn't the person you all were expecting. Which I think is really funny. Where is persuade? Here you are. $17.
Oh well, all right.
Oh, frick. Okay, yeah, we can't tell shit.
I mean,
Can't tell
Yeah,
shit.
it may have been a slip of the tongue, or maybe she's hiding something, but at least with the adrenaline still coursing through everyone's veins, it just kind of feels more like an afterthought. Something to pick apart later.
Question: are there any vents nearby?
Any what?
Vents?
You have windows?
Vents. I'm making a joke because of like imposters.
Oh.
Oh,
Let's see. I
Super
think
sus.
during when we heard Maya say that, you see the very heavy pistol at Tobias's side. He kind of like unstraps it as everybody's just kind of staring her down for a second.
and then
And
all
then
at the
once we're
same
all like-
time, we're like, oh yeah.
Yeah. And then he just straps his pistol back.
Victor would call back out over his shoulder. Hey, how's everyone doing? Anyone hit?
Son got grazed, but he's good.
Good.
I don't think anybody else
Me
got
to
hit.
patch him up. Or
I think
Alright.
Maggie did.
If we just hit the road throughout the rest of the day, into the night, just don't stop. We got enough fuel. We'll make it, just barely. I don't know if they're following us anymore. I don't see anything, but
Can I look outside to see if I see anything
Go for it.
following us?
go for it.
How did the dog spit out any fuel for us yet, or?
Dog has been growling this entire time, but hasn't really been able to do much.
17 in perception.
You still see the columns of black smoke. You see columns of just dust, red dust, blowing up into the air, mixing with the color of the sky. None of it particularly seems to be headed your direction.
We seem clear currently.
Yeah. Of course, the moment we stop, could hit us again.
Is
Black
the
it.
truck gonna overheat?
Nah, should be fine.
You sure?
I don't know.
Well, you better hope it doesn't.
There's just this air of not only sadness, but just anger that is radiating off of Victor as he's just white-knuckled, gripping the steering wheel. Reaches over to grab the radio again. Okay. Anyone hear me? Static. And he just chucks it against the dashboard. Alright. When we make it to Night City, because I better fucking believe we're making it to Night City, those drinks are gonna have to wait. I'm dropping this off and I'm turning around. I'm gonna go find out what happened to him.
I want to bring people with you.
I'm sure I could hire some guns looking to make a quick buck.
All right, don't get yourself killed
Yeah,
trying to get answers.
you still me a drink, so can't die until I cash in on that.
Cheers
Yeah.
to that. And she chugs a beer.
With that, I am going to bring us to just a quick break before we get to the next leg of this journey. We're running the break a little bit later than I had intended, but we got started a little late, so that's okay. Give us just a few minutes. We're going to stretch our legs, grab a drink, do what we gotta do. We'll be right back. And welcome back. There it goes. I didn't see the singer that time. I was confused. Alright. Well, where we left off, the party had survived an ambush along...
Hooper, Nikki and Spencer's videos are flip-flopped.
Yeah, I had to rejoin Zoom. I'm sorry. I'm messing you up.
How dare the audacity.
I know, I'm sorry.
I thought I'd just bring that up real quick before we
Thank you.
start.
Yes, so the party had survived an ambush along with maybe half of the individuals that you have been caravanning with. Most of the trucks that you saw as you fled were either destroyed or in the process of being shot to pieces. Now, nearly all of the trucks from that initial ambush were incapacitated, destroyed, or also shot up. So there was a lot of mutual destruction. Entirely possible that there are survivors back there. But checking would potentially risk the lives of everyone in this truck as well. Now, the last half hour or so, Victor and Sun have both been very quiet. Eventually, Victor would call out over his shoulder to you all. They telling you what we're hauling?
Did they? They never tell you what being called.
Is there anything in this? Is there anything that's in this truck that would be like, we would very aptly recognize as this is not what we brought with us on here?
There's an entire compartment in the very back that is just sealed away.
And we know it's there, we just don't know what's in it.
Mm-hmm.
Is Tobias gonna be that guy? Oh, is he gonna be that guy? Let's see. Let me look at my character sheet real quick.
I mean, it must be something. I don't think the nomads would even know what it is either way. I think they just attack to attack.
Oh,
Maybe.
what would we need to do to look at what it is?
Well, you'd have to get past whatever encryption they got in that box.
Oh yeah, that I can't do it then.
I mean, honestly, I'm not fucking up my chances to get inside, so...
I don't know shit about technology other than what's on me.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, I can... Nope. I have I got 5 in electronics. Security tech.
Yeah.
I can pick a lock a little bit.
I mean, if there's any chance that you're gonna fuck something up, I guess it's best leave it alone.
Yeah, otherwise we don't get paid.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just realized I never put in my modifier for my human perception. My normal human perception is an 8 with the freaking level.
That would make a difference, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Heck, Nate with the what?
With the level modifier, you can buy extra points and pop things in places.
Oh.
And I forgot to do that with this character sheet because I have the physical. And
Gotcha.
yeah. Good.
I guess just hoping that all those people back there didn't die so we could bring some exec a new suit or some shit.
I mean, we don't know what they were hauling either. They might have died for something more important.
Yeah, hope so. not trying to get all sappy on you, so don't think I'm trying to be friendly, but
You friendly.
if we do get attacked again, if they catch up to us, if I don't make it to Night City, will you just take my share and give it to my wife?
Yeah,
Sure.
no problem.
Yeah,
No,
and
but-
I mean it. Don't just keep it and go spend it on booze.
I am a woman of some sort of honor.
You can see in the reflection of the mirror, there's just the faintest smile on his face.
I know what it's like to lose family, so don't worry.
Her name's Kayla. She's a mechanic. I don't know where she's at in the city. Haven't talked to her in years, but if she kept the last name, Kayla Mika.
I'll give it a look, but you're gonna get there first, so
Yeah, of course. So just in case, you know.
if I die, which isn't gonna happen, but if I do, you have to promise to go to my memorial service where there will be the kick-ass rock music being played the entire time.
Who is throwing you a memorial service?
I don't know, I'll pay for it ahead of time.
That implies.
Bye, you throw me a memorial service.
Yep. Okay. Got it.
In the rare case I die.
In the rare case you die, of course. Absolutely. I'll get my fan club to contact your fan club. I'll work out.
Yeah, I'm sure my fans will do something.
Yeah. They're reliant. That's for sure.
As the day drags on, the heat of the desert hitting the truck hard. Inside temperature starts to rise, almost like an oven. Past the point where the caravan would have stopped to help cool things down, help take a rest, take a breather, and just keep going. Every pillar of sand you see off in the distance, Victor's eyes immediately to it, just expecting the worst. But nothing happens. You'd reached the point where the sun is finally starting to set. As it does, the lights ahead of you the light ahead of you, far up ahead in the desert, it doesn't dim. It stays very faintly illuminated as the edge of Night City can be seen. This bright beacon in the dark despair of the desert.
Never thought I'd be excited to see civilization.
I'm always. This desert's been something. Trip down memory lane I didn't want.
I mean, it's stripped down something I didn't want either. But it's
Yeah,
gonna be
but
worth
did
it.
Your band did your band all die?
Nah. No, they I mean, I don't know if they're dead now. They might have all overdosed. I don't know. But
Yeah. No,
they
mine.
kicked me out
Why did they kick you out?
because they're jerks. And they couldn't accept the truth.
No, mine died in an explosion in the war. Traveling between locations in the desert. So
So what is
I'm glad to be out.
Understandable.
Lost my girl too, so it's fine. It's not fine. So civilization's nice.
When do we get paid?
When we get to the city.
When we get there,
Yeah, there's supposed to be someone waiting for us right outside of Night City.
And they're not going to ask for like ID or anything, right?
Shannon.
Okay.
Why? You don't got any?
Human perception? That's a weird question to ask.
Well,
Wow. What did I roll before?
I think it's its new role.
persuasion.
Persuasion.
I think a persuasion.
Yeah. Persuasion,
Yeah,
and
we're just
then
why does it matter?
Victor asked you why. You don't have an ID?
No, I
Perception.
dropped it. In that place. Where is persuasion? Oh my gosh, I can't find it. Here it is. Okay, I didn't
Ooh,
make it.
hello. So Tobias
mean,
knows
Tobias.
that's bullshit.
Yeah,
Lila believes you.
Lie.
That sounds legit. I drop my ID all the time.
You know what? Victor's gonna roll too. Oh, yeah. 19 plus whatever his modifier is.
Christ alive. Yet, once again, the very heavy pistol he has kind of comes like undone. You know you're lying, right?
You're horrible at that. We let it
shit,
slide
really?
earlier.
Yeah. Stop lying.
Okay, look, I'm doing the job, okay? This is the job. I'm going to get paid, and you'll never see me again.
What, yeah, earlier you said that we're not usually like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because we're not usually jerks.
Who's we? The mouse in your pocket?
I don't have anything in my pocket. And like I'm still trying to look in her pocket, and you'll see like her jacket falling. You'll see the nomad leathers under it. So she's like looking in her pocket.
You feel the truck come to a very soft slow down, eventually coming to a stop there in the road.
Taking a break?
Victor, get up and turn. Look, you're nomad, that's fine. I've met plenty of nice ones. Tell me you didn't know those back there.
No, I had nothing to do with that back there. I needed to make some money, so I kind of took somebody's job because I needed some money to get some stuff from the city.
Tobias draws his pistol. Did you kill him?
No.
Human perception.
She's being honest. She didn't kill him.
Yeah. I mean, go for it.
I don't disbelieve you, Janie. Tobias doesn't trust her right
No,
now.
I totally get that.
The thing is, they knew we were going to be there. Someone told them.
I did not tell them.
I mean, to be completely honest, and you know I'm not one to pick fucking sides except for my own, they barely knew how to use my goddamn radio when I just handed it to them, like, during the fight. And they said, "You woke me the fuck up, what the fuck?" and started cursing off a lot. And they got responded to with curse words.
Maybe.
So it wasn't like friendly, hello, how do you do, thanks for the heads up and the tip.
Well, that radio was hard to use.
No, it wasn't. You pushed the damn button.
It's a radio from before the bombs fell. It's not that hard.
Yeah, but you didn't even see the button. They should make it more obvious.
It literally has the word call written on it.
Dude,
Okay, but I can mean anything. I'm not good with all that stuff like you fancy people are.
Oh, thanks for calling me fancy. Appreciate it.
You are really fancy.
I mean, we have glowing tattoos and our hair changes color.
We're badass, I know.
Yeah.
Just, I want to know that you had nothing to do with it, and
I had nothing to do with it, and they tried to kill me, even though I tried to tell them to leave us alone. Jerks.
Yeah, well, you got shit ass friends.
Yeah. Well, they're not my friends.
Good.
Even need
You
friends.
don't need them.
all right. Look, we're maybe a couple hours out. Just gonna push through. Gas should hold out until then.
Has the dog provided any gas yet?
Oh, the dog. I forgot about him, Chico.
Chico's fine, but the process does unfortunately take much longer than that.
Damn it, Shigo, you're not very useful.
Tobias is just going to take out the entire bag of memory. I guess like it's more like a small like baggie of memory chips, and sort of just dumps them out on the floor of the truck for Chico to eat.
I'm just imagining you pulling out of your backpack this 24-pound bag of memory chip dog food.
It's just like a bag that's filled with a bunch of like basically micro SD cards, and it's just there you go.
Yeah, it's only 1 gigabyte. It doesn't matter.
I got like 8
These are
or
from
9.
like early 2000s.
I got like 8 or 9 cans of energy drink, empty cans if he wants those.
Yeah.
That's an option.
Have you cleaned the blood off of your dog's face?
Would that take or rolls who have done, or could we have
No.
just done that?
Lila probably would have.
done that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maya would have tried to help with that.
Yeah. It takes a little bit of scrubbing, especially to get into some of the cracks, but that and some of the scorch marks you're able to wipe away. So he just busily eats away at the scrap.
I'm just imagining you're cleaning one wire and his leg just starts going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Scratching holes in the floor.
Yeah. Even mechanical doggos have scritching spots.
Of course. Again, it's a couple hours of silence now from Victor and Sun both. Who you'd see them both occasionally just Victor in the mirror and Sun sitting right next to her. Both of them would occasionally glance Maya.
Maya's just
Are
eating candy and trying to share it and talk about random stuff.
If Victor and Sun are ever talking, like quietly, I would like to try to lip read, by the way. I know right now you said they were silent, but if they ever like start talking and like just whispering to each other.
Victor's sitting back with you.
Oh, okay. Who's driving? Sun?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sun is sitting back with you. Victor is up front driving.
Okay.
What was that, Tobias?
I think it was just a similar kind of thing. Yeah, he'd just be listening for any sort of conversation along with what Lila's already doing.
You would hear Sun muttering to himself every once in a while.
Lip reading.
Yeah, you know what? I think I want to do lip reading as well.
I have a high lip reading. I want to try to roll it.
Go for it.
Where is that under again? Social
Awareness.
awareness.
The perception skill.
You guys can take care of that.
14.
15. If we do a glance, can we see if he's like saying anything when he's muttering?
He does have his eyes closed, and you get that it is some kind of prayer.
Respect. Turn to Lila. How
Huh?
long has it been for you since you've been disbanded again?
Since I've been what? Sorry.
Since you disbanded? Like literally disbanded from your band?
3 years. It really sucks when the drummer is like your girlfriend and then they're like, fuck you, bitch. You're being a bitch.
Yeah, my drummer was kind of on the edge, but they're generally nice. My girlfriend was the bassist.
Mm.
So, are both of you going to start your own band now?
I don't know.
I don't know,
Maybe.
maybe.
I mean, we're both cool enough to be in our own band.
Yeah. Do
You
some
should.
solo stuff. I'm not really good with. I do the dancing more so than anything. I'm this performer on stage, so whatever they mix, I dance to. Like kind of like what we've been doing now. Actually,
Mm.
kind of shit with instruments.
Funny enough, I'm actually better at acting than performance, but doesn't pay as well.
No, I get tips very easily, especially when you have the skin and the tattoos. You can get information out of fuckers all the time. God, it's like stealing candy from a baby.
Yeah, no.
So.
That's smart. That's smart
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah. How
We could
kind of made
totally
it.
start like a ruse. Get people in to listen to the music, see the dancing, get some money, get them all drunk and drugged enough to pay more money.
Night City, it's crawling with that type. It'd be fun. Yeah. Let's do it.
Like you two will fit in just fine once we get there.
That's the goal.
Go big or go home.
Become badasses and prove your old band members so I can flick off my girlfriend on big screen.
Yeah.
Well, X, whatever.
You two are rolling in the Euros. Don't forget about us, little folk.
I'll get you the best drink on the house.
Thanks.
True. You come through any venue, we got you. You get like the
Oh.
most pricey thing you want.
Hold up. But, Son, you seeing this? You point out to the front of the truck where there would be barely visible along the night sky a small trio of drones that are just hovering around, eventually clocking your truck, and then just start hovering along in front of you, just kind of keeping pace, but in front of you and obviously up in the sky.
Can I try shooting one down?
I mean, the moment that either of them sees you pull out the weapon, Sun would just be like, hold on, could be a contact.
Yeah,
How are they going to pay?
But they haven't opened fire on us.
Fair.
So are they just going to drop the money at us?
No, we're waiting until we get to Night City.
I
So what are they doing?
think they're watching for the convoy arriving.
Probably.
They could just get it here and give us the money now.
Those things can only carry like 5 pounds.
Oh.
One of the drones would light up this very, very luminescent red, get down within, eyesight to make sure that you all see it, and then it would take off and start leading you off the main road.
Well, I'm gonna be prepared just in case.
Yeah, it's actually a good point. You could all just have your fingers near the trigger, just in the off chance that this is some kind of ambush or something.
I mean, we can always try to do the talking too.
What, you don't think I'm charismatic enough to do the talking?
I would never, ever say that. But you're definitely
Uh-huh.
not as charismatic as I am.
Sure. Nah, I got this. They're expecting the driver anyways. And I have identification. I don't know about the rest of you.
I have,
Of course
I have
do.
identification.
I dropped it, okay?
Right. You'd feel him turn off the main road and start following the drone. Pass by a good couple dozen solar panels in various states of repair, various states of construction, even. Eventually reaching the edge of just enormous pits dug out into the desert. Drone stops at that point. The light would fade, and then it just takes off up into the air. Waiting for you is a pair of off-road limos, would be the best way to describe them. All-terrain limousines. From the driver's side of both vehicles, an individual in a suit would step out, walk to the
My type
back,
of style.
open up the door, and a handful of people would pile out.
Would we recognize any of them?
How much would you say that you know about Night City?
I think I know a decent amount just from like touring around enough and just getting any intel because Night City was always the destination for me. So it was always like an interest at least.
Yeah, I think that's anybody who's a
Rocker boy type.
rocker boy wants to get to, and we can play at some well-known clubs. So I'm sure there's people who visited there that have stories.
Yeah. From the symbols you're seeing on the car and just the general style of outfits, these are likely execs belonging to Biotechnica.
I don't know what that means. Add a character.
They, at least in up to Cyberpunk 2077, they produce most of the organics, the fuel. They're the Green Thumb company.
And that's the people in the limo, or the people
Yeah.
coming out of the.
People in the limos.
And did you say people were coming out of our car?
No, just out of the back of the limos that were.
Okay,
people
okay,
sitting.
sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah. But Victor would give you all another look, step out, walk over, and you can see, of course, those of you with good lip reading would see that the conversation, of course, would immediately jump to money. Them asking if you have the package, if it's intact. And Victor would again say money first. You see the guards just very, very casually pulling their coats aside, showing the firearms. Anything you'd all like to do?
Probably try to. Sorry, go ahead.
Is there, again, if I look back at the package, is there any indication of anything on it other than it's like covered up? Can I do like a perception just to like try to look again to see if there's anything that might give away why they're not just paying first?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, at least the shooting did enough to open up holes to the back, which shows you that at least locked within that compartment is a airtight case. It's not quite big enough for any of you to fit in if you tried to squeeze into, but and I'm not. So, one of my hard limits when I play games is no violence against children. So keep that in mind when I say that it is about the size you could have fit a child in, knowing full well that I did not put a child in that box.
Okay.
Just so we're clear.
Fair. Oh, good.
So, Maya's going to take her jacket off and start like she's going to step out of the vehicle.
What the fuck are you doing? If they see you, they're gonna think that
A
we're all
nomad?
with you.
People don't work with nomads.
You're gonna get yourself fucking killed.
Oh yeah, I don't want to do that. I just wanted to like distract them.
Did you not see they just showed off all their guns?
Yeah,
threaten?
I want to distract them.
Yeah, they're gonna pull the gun on you probably if you try to distract them, thinking you're trying to steal their shit. Put your clothes back on. Do a better job at disguising yourself.
Do you have a better idea?
I was just gonna start talking to them.
Well, you're fancy like they are. I think you can pull off that suit better.
I would pull that suit off better. You're right.
Somehow sounded equal parts compliment and insult.
I know. I'm taking it as a compliment.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a compliment.
Is it Sun and Victor both outside the car?
No, Sun is still in there with you, but...
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look over to Sun and be like, why is the... I could read lips pretty well, but what the hell is going on? I know who he's talking to. Why aren't they paying him first? Do you know what's in this?
I don't. This feels off.
Question: is the pit like you said there's a big pit? Is it like body size?
Oh no, there's multiple pits and they're building sized.
Okay, I was worried that we were like at a mass grave location or something.
I'm gonna just be like, I'm just gonna go help Victor out. He seems like he needs some help.
He like looks up towards the hatch and just kind of slowly starts scooting under it. Just be careful, and if you need help, just let us know.
I will move my gun to behind my back so it's not in a holster and it doesn't look like I have a weapon.
I have a radio on me as well as you do. Signal my radio if you need backup.
Will do. And I'll just step out and be like, there seems to be some kind of confusion here.
One of the guards looks over to you. Ma'am, please turn to the truck.
Just trying to help move things along.
Yeah. Return the truck.
How about you pay us our money and we give you your item and we can all go home?
How about you show us what you got back there, and we make sure that it's not busted up and we're about to give you a bunch of money for nothing.
There has to be a compromise here.
We're not blind. We can see the bullet holes inside your truck.
Yeah, and the area that was at is not affected. So, if you want to take your happy little ass back here and look, you can by all means.
One of the execs just taps him on the shoulder. Go ahead.
I will radio, just so like you are aware something is going to happen.
Okay. Yep. I assume once when you're saying that, it's coming out of the radio so everybody else can hear that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look over to Maya, like, keep the jacket closed, please.
Fine,
Also-
I won't let them know. I won't show them my outfit.
Okay.
Not
good.
like cold jacket, like super tightly closed.
Excellent. Looking great.
As the guard is headed your way, you hear the exec, walk over to Victor. So, Mr. Mika, we have a few questions for you, if you don't mind. And the others just kind of flank him, grabbing his arms, and just starts escorting him away from the truck.
Like, forcefully or just like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Can't you
no.
Can't you talk to him over here? We're all friends.
They're not even paying you the slightest bit of attention.
Execs, god fucking damn it.
So, sorry, Tobias, I think I cut you off.
Well, while the entire conversation we just heard is going, Tobias is going to reload his gun because about half his clip is missing. Does he really this dumb? Victor's kind of their friend. Because at this point, like, how long have we been on the road with these people?
Little under a week.
Okay. A week's a long time to get to know a person when you're with them all the time. There's how many of those and how many of them? Bad idea. I guess
at least 6 guards and at least 4 execs.
Okay. For everyone in the truck, there is a very physical tell that Tobias is about ready to try and mow these fuckers down if they try and take Victor.
Yeah,
I want to
I
see
will-
if I could actually get out of the truck and stealth my way over to Victor and that exec and try to just like freaking disarm them or make it so Victor can be like freed up.
I think there's people
Ooh.
with them.
Mhm.
No, Victor's taking them away. They're alone. They're
No.
getting alone.
I think the exec and Victor have guards.
They're like
around
trying to
them.
drag him into the car,
Yeah,
essentially.
So how
So-
many are coming to the truck?
Just
one.
one. Just one. Yeah, if you
Don't
want
be-
to.
I can't let them take Victor away. So, I mean, if there's a...
If you want to try to slip out, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Are there any guards outside still?
Just the one that's headed towards you.
Why did I have to... Wait, I have a reroll.
You do.
Let's go.
Go try that again.
Also, Maya, sorry, I think I cut you off too. I am awful today.
She just has her pipe ready because she wants to like bash this guy in the head.
Okay.
She's not happy with any of the execs or guards.
Yeah. Out of the other door, Vi would just very quietly open the door, slide out, and Vi just disappears from sight.
As the guards passing me, it's like, what is all this worth? Like, we're getting paid, right? Like, this isn't some kind of bullshit. You know that the execs like to pull shit. You can help me out, right? I'm trying to bribe him.
Oh my god.
Oh, that persuasion, baby.
There is a bribery.
Look, there's an actual
Oh, there's
bribery
actual
social
bribery.
Yeah,
skill.
what?
It's so
what are you
good.
trying to bribe
Oh,
him
yeah.
with?
Tell you what, if you just give me a couple answers, they don't have to know. And I am going to be really fucking big, and you'll have all the drinks. And I know people that can make you a very happy man.
Go for it.
$20.
He's still walking, but that very gruff demeanor does fade just a bit. He starts rounding towards the back of the truck. Look, just need to make sure everything is here that should be. You'll get your money, we'll go our separate ways. That's it.
You gotta release Victor?
You know I don't have any say in that.
No, I'm asking, are they?
Don't know.
It's a real shit move when you hire people to do a job for you and then you just take them away. And I know it's not your fault. Just, it's kind of shitty.
Reach the back of the truck. I'll pass it over to either Tobias or Vi. Either of you would like to do anything?
I'll say, Vi, yeah, you left the truck. You go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm stealthing over a bit to where they're bringing him over, and I'm just honestly trying to, before I make any dumb moves, try to see if I can hear anything that's going on as they're trying to take him away. Like, I want to make sure if I'm gonna be like, unhand him, or if I just try to brute force it, I want to try to see if I'm able to hear anything while they're not noticing I'm there.
Yeah, make another perception check.
Okay.
With your proper bonus this time.
Yeah. Okay.
You catch little bits and pieces.
One second.
Oh, I think someone's redeeming channel points.
Yes. Luck. Aha.
There you
There's
go.
a luck.
Okay, there's luck, and you know what? I'm gonna put 5 of my luck points in there as well. So I get a 5 on top of whatever it is. So if I get to reroll, which I will.
That's what that was for.
No. Luck is an actual mechanic in the game.
Uh-huh.
Before you have to do it before you call whatever, like before you roll. But if you use your luck points, you can actually put those into your roll, and you get whatever out of 7 that you want, or whatever amount. So I'm gonna do 5 additional points and do that reroll plus what you gave me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a 15.
Okay. Yeah, you would get some of the conversation. A lot of accusatory comments thrown towards Victor of where is the rest of the caravan? What happened? We're supposed to be paying for the entirety of the shipment, not one piece of it.
So as I hear that, I'm gonna walk over to them and see the angry guy and be like, hey man, the nomads got after our caravan. We got what we could. We got half of it. If you want to go back that way and deal with some rockets aimed at you, then maybe you'll get the full thing. But what we got right now is what we got. And I'm sorry that Victor can't, deliver. It's not entirely Victor's fault. It's the fucking nomads. Pick a bone with them, not Victor.
Great persuasion check.
Okay. I'm gonna put the rest of my luck into that, so my 2 on that. So 15.
Again. As soon as you step out from the shadows and start talking, you see each of their hands just go to their waist, the gun, and they put themselves between you and the execs. But don't openly move to draw their weapons on you. The woman just puts her hand in the back of the guard and they ease up a little bit. So, you're corroborating his story then that just happened to get attacked and just happened to lose 90% of our cargo.
Need the bullets in the car?
Could have put those there yourselves.
Why?
Fuck, do that to their own thing. That's dumb. You know how
I'm here
hard it is
reading
to
lips
get
like
shit
that's
out here?
fucking stupid. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Well, make you a deal. We'll let you all go. And you all get to go get the rest of our cargo for us.
Like,
Waiting.
money up front first?
But you get to
For
not
what we
die
have already?
immediately.
What did you... Sorry, what was that?
You get to not die immediately.
Oh, we might die back there, though. So, can we get the portion of what's up front of what we have, and then we can go get the rest? Because, you know, you could always scrape our bodies for what you got for us anyway. If we all die, you can always scrape us afterwards and go get what you're owed, but we will do our best. But if we die, you're gonna get your money regardless, so if not, then you can give us the rest after.
Can I just call out? Send your fucking drones to look and see. There's fucking obvious evidence. Literally. Just go fucking send your drones or something.
She'd look at one of the other execs who would just pull up his sleeve, tap his arm a few times. You hear the whirling of a drone that starts to head off in that direction.
Oh, it looks like big brains aren't big brains.
The bodyguard with you in the back of the truck has since opened the rear, now meeting Sun's eyes, Tobias's eyes, Maya's eyes, and then just reaches in, grabs the black box, and pulls it out to the ground.
I'm watching, so I want to see what's inside this thing if he's opening it.
He presses his thumb against the keypad and looks at you and then covers the keypad with his other hand and taps a few digits into it.
Can I try rolling a perception to see if I can tell?
Absolutely.
Yeah, can Maya too?
Absolutely.
Try to cover up your fingers. Don't fucking dare. 13. It's not really good, but
You do have luck points.
I do.
Oh,
Haha.
actually, see what Janie does.
I'm using my luck point just in case.
Can I
Yeah, you
use-
have your luck points. You want to toss your luck?
yeah, I
Oh,
do.
that luck, right. I was supposed to say it beforehand, though.
That's fine. You want to throw them in there?
Yeah, can I throw some in?
How many you got?
You,
6, I think.
6? Yeah. You could throw all 6.
Yeah, why not?
So that makes it a 21. And Lila,
I'll stick with my 13.
here's a 20. So you're not adding the luck?
I mean, I don't. If she can't see with a 21, then
yeah.
Fair enough. You get a few of the digits, but by the time you were leaning out into position to get a good angle, the code was already partway entered.
Mhm.
With a hiss, the top would come up, and you'd see just the edge of greenery, of plant life. Something that hasn't existed out here for 20 plus years.
I will just be like, the fuck?
He quickly closes it, and then, in a voice quiet enough for probably everyone in the truck, and obviously Lila to hear, they're paying the nomads a lot to grow a lot of the food out here in the desert. These pits here, they're going to be greenhouses. They can cut that dependence. Nomads don't have any reason to be useful anymore.
I mean, so we're dead if we do, dead if we don't.
Just walk away.
I need in that
Drivers.
city.
The driver's fucked. Just bargain for your lives, get in that city.
The guard, it's just him, right?
Just him.
Does he have have an obvious radio or anything?
He does, yeah.
Oh.
You also do see me just kind of like chilling next to him.
Yeah, I've got.
being semi-friendly.
You would know me well enough to know that I have my hand around my pipe and I'm considering just
Oh, yeah.
bashing him in the head.
Just don't try to save the world. Just save yourselves. Strike a deal. They'll get you into the city.
After we go get the rest of the shit and risk our lives dying, because
No.
they literally got blown up.
Wait,
Well-
you said they're paying the nomads to do this, right? Are they
Yeah.
expecting it anytime soon?
Right now, Night City is paying a lot of the nomad tribes to grow food.
Right, but are they expecting any nomad contacts to come here
Oh,
today?
no.
So this is going to replace the nomads.
Yes.
Okay.
Biotechnics is going to... I mean, if you've played the game, you know that Biotechnics is one of the major companies here in Night City. This
I
will
have
lead to them being one of the powers.
Hmm.
How many vehicles are out there?
Just two.
Okay. I don't know how to disable vehicles.
You'd hear... I mean, you'd all hear this, but, from the back of your own vehicle, you'd hear the guard shout, "It looks good. Still intact." Well, small favors then. That's one down. 8 more to go. Chop chop.
We got our truck here.
Are
And
you saying that into the radio? Is this like coming out of mine?
I don't know.
This
No
is
spatial
just
awareness
me,
right now.
Victor and this lady.
Yeah, but
So you want us? So they? I'm gonna say it loudly.
This is
So
a
they want
little
us.
ways away from you guys, so like.
well, he also yelled, "It's all
Oh, yeah,
here,"
you
so
did.
that's why
Okay.
I was like,
Sorry, what was that, Maya?
So everybody in the truck would know that they want us to go back and get
Yeah.
more stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to say loudly. So, do I just take off now and start going after to get more stuff?
Let's
More
see.
trucks?
At least one of you has the go-get-'em attitude.
Yeah, I'm ready to go now. Let's go. Let's just.
"We need our driver, though."
Yeah,
can drive.
we can't.
Oh yeah, he did. But I've had a few drinks, so maybe we do need the driver.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. Yeah, we need Victor. If you look, have your guys picked up that we're not bullshitting you? That there was everything. Has the communications come back? So you can at least believe us.
Oh yes, I believe that you were attacked. And I believe that it was still your responsibility to get here with the cargo.
Okay, so get our driver so we can run and get it for you. I need
Yeah,
to. I need to
go
get the,
Victor. We can't fucking drive without him.
She just-
If you really want it that bad, we need Victor.
She just gestures towards the truck, kind of like motioning with her head. And they just let go of him and kind of shove him towards the truck a little.
The case
24
still
hours.
Is our case still in the truck?
No, they took it out.
Oh man.
24 hours. How long did it take us to get here?
A little over a day.
Like from where we got shot?
Yeah.
Okay, first off,
Mm-mm.
I'm not trying to be rude, really. Most respect that I could possibly fucking muster. It took 24 hours to get here from the crash site. We don't have gas. There's no fucking way we can reach that far, and we're probably gonna get shot on the way there. You want us to get there, kill everybody, get back with everything in 24 hours with some magic bullshit? I don't think that makes any sense. You're supposed to be smart, right?
I
Why
like
don't we
you.
just I mean, I'm a very likable person, I know. But like just let us in the fucking city, take what you got, and hire some other douchebags to go do it.
You know where it is. You have the location. You can give us a shit cut, whatever, but we're not going back if you can't supply us the gas and the extra weapons and even more people
Honestly,
to come along with. There's no fucking way.
Make another persuasion check, both of you.
Ooh.
From your vantage point in the truck, Tobias, you've seen Sun like unclip the hatch where the machine gun comes out. You've seen him just getting ready, and the guards absolutely eyeing up your truck.
He's certainly waiting for them to fire first.
can I use my luck on this one?
Yep. Make
22.
it a 22.
And Maya's just gonna like ask them for their guns, or they have extra guns that they can have.
Oh my god.
Sun would absolutely just slowly slide a pistol over to you.
But she wants them to give the guards to give their guns up. I know they're not.
That's not happening. Jesus.
No.
But standing there, in the face of Lila and Vi, she would start laughing. The guards looking confused. The other execs sighing. Two of them start to get back into their car. One of them will just come up and stand next to her. Dear sister, whatever game you're playing here, be done with it. Need to be back in the city before anything happens. He would just return to the other car. You all surprise me. I could use someone like you.
To do what?
Guess we'll find out.
I can perform a rock show. You want a rock show? I got that.
I can do a good dance if you need some persuasion in some
great
other areas.
performance.
We'll
Just want to
see.
get paid.
She again motions to the guard, who will hand over the chips with many thousands of euros
Is this just our cut or everybody's cut?
total. For your truck, at least.
Okay.
You're coming with me. We have business to discuss.
Is that a... is
We
that a-
should. You know what? I'm gonna do a human perception roll just real quick. See if there's any 19. Good.
Hey, I got a 10.
Hey, look at
Ooh.
you.
25!
Let's
Um,
go.
She very clearly sees a use for not only the two of you, but when she said that, she was gesturing towards those of you in the truck as well. being an exec, it's probably not anything legal, but she can pay you a lot, and it seems like she's willing to negotiate.
I will message this to the others.
Yeah.
To see.
I look at Lila, I'm like,
bias, at least.
I have
inside them.
nothing else going on. If this gets us a start, fuck it.
Will we get housing?
Yes.
'Cause,
No
like,
one that works for me lives on the streets, darling.
Do I have to wear stuff up close? Because that's gonna mess with my vibe.
No. You have to earn an outfit like this.
I don't want to earn an outfit like that, to be honest. It completely clashes with everything I got going. But
Get
I understand.
in the car before you talk yourself out of a job.
I just grab her and we go into the car.
You too, as well. In the car. Let's go.
And
Fuck it.
Oliver,
Alright.
or were Victor, not Oliver, Victor and Son, were they planning on heading back after they refueled?
Yeah.
Anyway.
He told you that he was. At the very least,
Okay.
to find out any survivors.
Before I wanted to give him his portion. Or actually, can I message him and say, yo, do you want me to give this to your wife?
I mean, he is standing 15 feet away from you.
I thought he was on the car. I give him this portion then before I get. I'm like, here, guys. I can take it to the car.
I think just because of the ordeal, before Tobias gets in the car, he's going to walk up to Victor. Oh, this hurts me, but not Tobias. He's giving Victor his share of the euros from this job.
Okay. That's about 1,500 euros.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And he just like does that whole thing where he like hands over and like finds a way to like, you know, make sure his hand is grasping it.
Shake hands. Exchange.
Yeah, that
Oh.
kind of thing.
I apologize. I thought that in my brain, they used chips for digital money, but no, euro dollars are physical money. So this would be a full stack of cash.
Yeah, so he just shoves like a fat wad of cash into Victor's hands. Find a way to get the hell out of this kind of work, Victor. You're too good for it. And we'll get in the car.
You'll owe me that drink.
I just gave you 1,500 euros. I bought you a drink.
Better fucking survive long enough for me to have that drink with you.
Plan on it.
So, Maya, can she pick up the dog?
Oh yeah, the dog is following behind Tobias.
Okay. She's really deciding on this. It's going to take her a minute, then she will decide to make sure her jacket is on and get in the car. She's going to look at the truck, like at the bullet holes in the truck, before just kind of nodding to herself.
With all of you climbing into the limousine, the air conditioning immediately making your skin realize exactly how hot you've been for the past week, and just hitting you, causing goosebumps, causing chills.
I
Mercy.
cuddle up with Lila, by the way, as I get cold.
No. Aw. Cute.
This entire time we're like, we have to flirt. How do we flirt?
Totally.
You're sitting across from the brother and sister team. This is Idris, my brother. And he just gives a very exasperated nod in your direction.
Hooper, did they look like Idris Elba?
No. But that
Damn.
would have been smart. That was a total accident.
Darn. All right.
And I am Yvonne.
Idris and Yvonne.
We are going to be your new
Pleasure.
employers. Congratulations.
Glad we had this talk. Will I get to see the contracts before we officially start, or
Oh, of
this
course.
is
Of course. But
wonderful?
we don't do business in a place like this.
Yep. Cool. I'm Lila. You might have heard of me. I'm a famous rock star. It's part of the Phoenix band. Yeah.
I have not.
I'll take that as it's just like you'll figure it out. You'll hear me soon. No, it's amazing. I'm amazing. We're amazing.
Looks to the rest of you. And you are?
If you heard about that one band that got like completely destroyed and had one lone survivor, that's me.
Delightful.
Tobias. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Tobias from a drift nation off the west coast. I got basically bombed into oblivion. And this is a new companion the past day or so, Shiko. Sort of scritching at something between like Shiko's ears.
Can she go pee oil on one of the exec's shoes?
I love it.
Specifically, Idris or what was his name?
Idris, yeah.
Idris. Not the lady. She's been nice. She's probably worse than Idris.
He just sighs, moves his foot, and just glares at Shiko.
You asked who I am. Do you actually need to know that, or could you just assume that since I'm here, I'm working with you?
Darling, in Night City, you can be whoever you want to be.
Then I'm Ivana.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all. We'll have some of our technicians do something about that canine of yours. And as the driver takes off, starts heading into the city, we pass by a pair of patrol cars who just simply wave and let you pass. Welcome to Night City.
Question out of character. As a nomad, would I have even been in a limo before or
Probably
to Night
not.
City? Okay. I look completely fascinated, even though I'm trying to say I'm Ivana. It's like the exact now. Like I'm trying to sit like her, but I look completely amazed by everything I see.
Lila, I think you were muted.
Oh. I said, does the limo have the stars on the top where it looks like there's stars twinkling along the ceiling?
You do see the buttons that you can push that would make that happen.
God!
I would like whisper, I gotta push it. I gotta push the button.
Oh, that's up to you. You can push a button.
What do they do?
Let's find out. And then Tobias will lean over and push it.
There'd be a small mechanical whirring, and then there'd be like the leather layer that would pull back, revealing glass and a perfectly clear, pristine view of the night sky.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's better than I thought. Cool.
I need a new outfit. Can I get, even if it's not like yours right away, can I get one like really soon?
Yes, you are all getting new clothes, and those are getting burned.
What's wrong with my outfit? My outfit's perfectly fine.
It's horrendous. I'm getting you new clothes.
I'm not gonna take
I'm
offense.
offended.
Well, I mean, okay, just as long as I can just do this quickly without anybody anywhere near me.
I'm picking out my new outfit.
You'd in the rear of the truck, you'd see Victor and Son getting back into their vehicle, watching you drive, and then slowly turning and driving back the other direction, back into the desert. As the four of you, whatever job offer you may have ahead of you, whatever deal with the devil that you might be about to make, that is unfortunately a story for another time.
Now I need to know what's gonna happen.
I love this system so much.
So fun.
Big fan of Cyberpunk, and this flows so seamlessly. I love the mechanics.
So good. I recommended it literally like once when people were upset with the video game. I'm like, please go play the tabletop. If you don't like what the video game gave you, the tabletop gives you that and more. It's so good.
I just want to see how good our rocker boys are going to be in the city, because that's where they're going to fucking shine.
Okay, but now I
Yeah.
want to play this Nomad revenge story where she like takes over and burns a trail of revenge through all of these people.
All right.
You know that's what she's going to do.
Well, thank you all so much for watching. Of course, we are the Lost Caravan RPG, and I'm going to pass it over to my lovely players, give them a chance to once again tell you who they are, and if you're working on any projects people can check out, let us know. We'll start with Elliot.
Hi everybody, I'm Elliot. I've been playing Vi, which is a character I very much miss, and hopefully I can play this character in the home game sometime soon when scheduling works. Oh my god, it's been a blast, and I love being on this channel anytime I can, so like, I love that I got to play this. Where you can find me, I'll be in the Bard's Playhouse this Sunday for Pathfinder 2E. It's gonna be a great time. I'm joining it's their second season, but I'm the first time joining their season. So that's been really fun. We had our first session last week, and I'll be on there on a Saturday. We don't really have the start date, but Vampire the Masquerade, I will be playing in their mini-series, Revolt on the Rhine, and I'm playing a toreador named Emery, and she is something. So please go check out Bard's Playhouse and their Twitter feed for all the updates. That is where I will be living on the weekends.
Absolutely. Over to Spencer.
Yeah. I'm not really up to a whole lot, but hi, I'm Spencer. I'm Spencer DVA on Twitter, Discord, etc. This system was a ton of fun. I have been looking to play this system for years, and now that I've finally gotten an opportunity, I have very much caught the bug for it. So, I will definitely be hoping to play in more games of this wonderful system in the future. And thank you, Hooper, for showing us a real good time while we were here.
Absolutely. I am glad that my total and complete lack of knowledge of this game didn't drive everyone away.
No, you did a good job.
Yeah, you did good.
Thank you. Alright, let's move over to Janie.
You might be muted.
You're muted.
Yeah, I was hoping y'all could just hear how much I love this game with y'all tonight. Just you can hear it through the mute, but that didn't work. So I guess I have to still work on those psychic powers.
Yeah.
Okay, that kit was a ripoff. Never buy a kit out of the back of a old magazine that says psychic powers, send $20. No, never hit that back. But yeah, I did have a great time with this, and now I just want to play this more and more.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks for letting me play on this channel. This was great, and with all of you, I've had a lot of fun. I don't really know what to plug. I'm really bad at that, so I'm just going to hit mute again.
Well, I absolutely appreciate you coming on. We love having guests, and I know it can be a little nerve-wracking coming onto stream for the first time, but you, of course, were both fantastic, and we would love to have both of you back again anytime.
And now you get addicted and sign up for everything all the time.
Yeah, that's how we get you.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to signing up places right now.
And, of course, last but not least, Nikki.
Hello, I am Nikki, and I played Lila, the rocker boy. I forgot the word already. But you can find me on Twitter at beholder2no1, Dice Before Dawn, or Sound Control RPG. And I'm also involved in a shit ton of things. But tomorrow, you can find both Elliot and I in a Necrobiotic Part 2 episode that's releasing on Beholder to No One. So you should go listen to that because that's awesome.
It's really good.
And if you like it, you should definitely go check out starting on the 21st. I will be DMing on Weave the Tale, a 7-episode Necrobiotic series. So you should go check that out. Before then, though, starting tomorrow on 2000 Tales on YouTube instead of Twitch now, we will be doing a 6-week game of Teens in Space. So that starts tomorrow at 9 p.m. And next week at 8 p.m., just before on Friday, I will be on Weave the Tale to discuss my DMing and stuff to get ready for the rest of it. And I'll be back here on the 19th for Slayers. Yeah.
Hi.
Lots of other stuff. So much stuff.
And of course, I'm Andrew, Games Master for the evening and for most evenings. I pretty much did my whole spiel. We do have another game of Cyberpunk Red tomorrow, which, to give you just the tiniest of spoilers, Victor has gathered a new crew.
No.
I
And
totally
he is
forgot something.
on a hunt for revenge and for finding what happened to the other members of the caravan. But
I also forgot on the 20th, I'm also in Shadowrun Spring of the Fireflies on Weave the Tale starting at 2 p.m. Eastern for season 2. You should check that out too. Okay, that's it.
absolutely, check out all that good stuff. Like I said, this Saturday we have Pathfinder, and then no stream for a couple of days, but we're going to be back here next Thursday for a game of Savage Borderlands, which is a game of Savage World, but with a Borderlands twist. I'm super excited for. Other than that, I think I can throw it into a raid. A wonderful group, Tabletop Titties, which fantastic name, by the way.
Spelled with double D's.
Double D, yeah. I'm going to throw them a raid, but before I do, I want to wish all of you, all of the audience, everyone that came to watch the stream, as well as all of my wonderful cast, thank you so very much. I will wish you all a goodbye, a good night, and see you next time. Bye.
Bye.